Hi there, and welcome to the Leaving Today podcast, the podcast that discusses the Disneyland Resort and the Disney IP in an enthusiastic, informative, and often humorous way. Show notes for this episode and every episode can be found on leavingtodaypodcast.com. If you're listening to us on iTunes or Stitcher Radio, please subscribe and leave a comment. Until then, thank you for listening and enjoy the show.
Well, come on, Wendy. Let's go.
But where are we going?
To Neverland.
Neverland.
Well, hello. Welcome to the Leaving Today podcast, episode number 68. Thank you so much for joining us. And we realize you've got many choices in your Disney podcasts, but again, I can't remember any of the other names of the shows, but thank you for this one. Thank you for showing up for the LTP. My name is Mark. I'm one of the co-hosts here. Sitting to the left of me is the game changer herself, Jess.
Hey.
Sitting to the right of me, fresh from a road bike ride, is the trail master of puppets himself, Udi.
Hey, guys.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Today we're talking about our 5 up and 5 down for DCA. That's Disney California Adventure. Yeah. So what else is going on?
5 up and 3 down?
What did I say?
5 up and 5 down?
Oh, yeah.
I was not prepared for 5 and 5.
5 and 5. Well,
I could wing it.
10 down and 1 up.
I can wing it.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
people
I can wing
think we hate it, but we don't hate it. Hey, this is your first time. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the family. I think you'll like it here. If you are a repeat listener, thank you so much for coming back. Welcome home. We try to make this a fun show for you guys. We are in the third quarter of 2018. Very soon, the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party will be going on here on the West Coast. I know it already started in Florida, which I think is way too early from mid-August, especially when it's really still warm there. And in fact, I think it's warm there all year round. But what's going on? Gosh, we are like way less than a year away from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge coming up. And then Pixar Fest, Pixar Fest ends September 3rd. So that's coming up shortly. Other than that, there's the random closures for the holiday overlay at the parks. Yeah. So what else is going on? Today we have DCA and we have the news. We have one-on-one with Jess. We have Ask Dean. That's what's going on, right?
Chock full.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll show you these guys.
What's this?
Well, remember I bought
So
my coasters
I saw your snap.
for Shutterfly.
Oh.
And they're super cute, but they came in today, and I made one for each of you, but I wanted to show you all of them before, and then we'll post pictures.
Okay, so
But-
Jess is showing us some coasters that she's going to let us use for this LTP studio.
Wow.
That's Shanghai,
Yeah.
so that's not ours.
No.
Let's see.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that's super. Did you take that picture?
No.
Oh. I like it. I like that. I like it a lot.
I know who this one is
So
for.
the first coaster is a picture of Shanghai. Here's Harold.
And that's yours, Mark. You
Oh, it's mine.
that's
Can I use
yours.
it now?
Yeah.
Watch
that's why
this.
I was like, let's use him now.
Oh,
Like how
okay.
Fancy we are. Look at that. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
you know what? It fits perfect. my drink is coasting on this coaster right
Exactly.
now.
So yeah, I like that one of Harold. I was like, that's a cool picture.
Yes,
Oh, cool.
I like
For
that picture.
jumpers.
So we've got. Oh, I like this one too.
What
The
did I just
Jingle
hand
Cruise.
you? Oh, yeah. Isn't
Yeah.
that cool? And they're not doing that anymore.
Are these
so I was-
expensive to me?
Well, no. So you get, I don't know how much they originally are, but they do things like promotions. And so they're free. They'll do like free coasters. And then you pay $12 for shipping. And I'm like, yep. So I've done
Give
it.
some of those away.
I've done it twice. This one's my favorite.
Is it a picture of you?
It is a picture of me.
Is it really?
No, it's the monkeys.
Oh.
It's my monkeys. But I love the colors on that. It came out great. And I'll post, like I said, I'll post pictures of these. But it's so vibrant and just.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's.
Oh, this is the second version of the monkeys.
Yeah, those
Okay.
aren't my monkeys. Those are the new monkeys. But it works. So I'm going to use my monkeys. And then I really like this one.
Doesn't Udi get a coup?
He does.
Okay.
Yep. He does.
Very cool.
Isn't that one cool?
Thunder.
I like that one too.
Love this picture.
Yeah. Isn't that neat? So every time they do free coasters, I'm just going to keep making different attractions. That's what I'm going to do.
great.
I like it.
So, and then this one's Udi's, but I love it. It turned out really well.
Ah, yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Very cool.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. The Mercedes.
Movie prop.
And that's why I did it. I was like, it's really neat.
Yeah, so the Udi's is a picture of the Mercedes wagon truck that's outside of Indy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, at night. Perfect.
Of course.
Yep, of
and
course.
then there's that one.
Oh, that one is fantastic.
Didn't that one turn out well too?
Oh, yeah. It is, well, let Mark describe it.
Oh, so this is empty queue line for Pirates of the Caribbean, the classic entrance at night. Perfect. Makes you want to go there right now.
Right. It looks nice, right?
It looks very inviting.
Yeah, it's very inviting.
So
And then
you will post this on our
I'll
show?
post these on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, and the last one is a black and white of Mickey looking at the Disneyland Fire Department, probably looking upwards at Walt's apartment.
And his whole making a heart with the back of his
Oh,
hand.
I see that now. Yes,
And then I like it because you can see the reflection of him looking up.
you totally can. That's a cool picture.
Isn't that a cool picture?
Yeah.
So yeah, so those are like there's cool little coasters at Shutterfly. I someone introduced me to it, and I am now addicted.
Okay.
It is now my new addiction. But yeah, I thought those are neat. So every time they do free coasters, you get 4. So I've done it twice, and I will definitely be doing it
Again.
and again. And next time I'd have my mom do it too, and that way I can just get more.
That's crazy coaster action.
I'm telling you. So anyways,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
I love my monkeys.
So I was thinking about something very deep the other day.
Uh-oh.
A very important question.
I want to use the monkeys.
Yes. But I need your input on it.
Okay.
And it has to do with pizza.
Oh, I don't do pizza.
Well, no, but you might.
Okay.
So on our last topic, we talked about Tomorrowland.
Okay.
And the pizza port came up, and it just occurred to me that I don't think pizza belongs in Tomorrowland. I just never thought it fit well with the theme.
Correct.
So let's say both of you two are Disney Imagineers, and we go, gosh, we really want a pizza place inside Disneyland Resort, not downtown Disney. We've got that, not in DCA. So where would you guys put a new pizza place?
Main Street.
Fantasyland.
Oh, interesting. I want you guys to explain your answers and why.
Well, okay, so pizza being an Italian food, whatever, but it has become very much an American thing. Mm-hmm. So pretty much I would guess that you can find pizza on pretty much any small town USA type main street in some form or another. I grew up going to a small pizza place that was kind of far away from my house, but we went because the pizza was that good. You could actually watch them make the dough, come across. It was called Falcones, and it was delicious. But it had that small town vibe and feel, even though it was in LA.
Okay.
So that's where I would put it. I think I would put it somewhere in there because it fits.
On Main Street?
Yeah, on Main Street. I think it's pizza, again, has become so ingrained in the American culture that it would fit perfect. You don't have to go out of theme. You don't have to do anything crazy. It'll drop right in and follow along with everything you got going on. What I would take out, I don't know. But if I had to, that's where I'd put it.
Would it be like a sit-down type of thing where you serve, you got a pizza served to you?
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe add a couple more things, like maybe just a full Italian type thing wouldn't be too bad. Or you can make a quick serve. Either way, I think it would work.
Okay. Jess, Fantasyland.
Because I feel like, well, so I hear what you're saying, which makes me not want to put it there.
Uh-oh.
Because it's more of, does it smell like fire?
It smells like pizza.
Oh, it does smell like pizza.
It does smell like fire.
Doesn't it?
It smells like fire pizza.
Okay.
Who knows?
We have the windows open, smoke. Yeah.
As long as the house is on fire. I feel like it's not. It's Main Street's supposed to be too old school and too just. I feel like it shouldn't be there. Fantasyland, I feel like you can just throw something in there and you can customize it and make it into something like a restaurant. You can make a pizza place and make it. I don't know how to explain it. It works in my head. That's all I can.
Where would it go in Fantasyland?
I would take over.
Red Rose Tavern.
Uh-huh.
No. Well, I mean, no.
Well, I don't like the food, so. I'm fine
no,
with it.
I get the food, but yeah, I mean, if you're going to incorporate pizza into there, which they have, then okay.
I mean, you could make it like You could make it like a Lady and the Tramp themed restaurant and do like pizza and pasta and make it into a.
You could do that.
I'd be down with that.
Yeah.
No,
It could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Won't, but yeah.
I'm closing these windows. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
It's strong.
Yep.
No, I was just thinking about that the other day, and I was thinking about like the business model of like Blaze or Piology, how they can just churn out these personal pizzas in a matter of minutes.
In 8 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, and I think if they had several of those ovens and like a few lines going into that, they could churn out quite a few pizzas at a very good rate. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of nice to have that there. I don't know where it would go though. I mean, I could see both of you guys have a good point with Fantasyland and Main Street.
I get the Tomorrowland thing.
Oh, I don't.
Pizza Port. It's strictly from the movie.
Well, no, but I don't know if it fits the theme of space age or whatever they're trying to do in Tomorrowland.
That's true.
I just don't know.
Well, there is the dilemma because they don't even know what they're doing. So hey,
that's an accurate statement.
But thinking like in my mind's eye, I keep thinking it would fit nicely in New Orleans Square, but I don't know that it would. No,
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nope.
Shot down there.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I will disagree.
Okay. Another question: Will Jungle Cruise get an upgrade with the movie?
Yep. Sure will.
Yeah. What do you think that's going to be?
They'll add the Rock in there somewhere, probably.
No.
Watch.
No.
Would you be upset?
Look what they did with
Rock?
Pirates. No.
Yes, I'd be pissed.
But you like The Rock.
Well, yeah, but that's stupid.
Is it?
Okay, but my counterpoint is look at Pirates.
I hate that.
I don't see The Rock in Pirates.
No, but what I'm saying is that why wouldn't they? They did it with Pirates.
Because I don't think the turnout for Pirates got what they thought they wanted it to be. I don't know.
That could be accurate, but doesn't mean they're not going to try. Okay,
I don't
so
want to talk about it because that's really going to upset me because I think
if they have The Rock in there,
I think that's stupid, and
Well,
I
I'm
hope
just-
that The Rock would think that it was stupid and
He won't.
not want to do it.
he won't.
well, we don't know what the premise of this movie is. Maybe they're going to add some new show elements based upon the movie.
As long as he takes his shirt off, I'm fine with it.
So
wow.
if there's like a shirtless animatronic of The Rock in there,
No, the real one. No, in the movie. I meant in the movie.
okay.
Yeah, no.
It'll happen.
That's awful.
Okay, well, we haven't got there yet, and Jess already hates it.
Yeah, I'm already upset now. And my wine's not open, so
Okay.
yeah, no.
That is your fault.
Side note, though, I did just watch.
The Rock?
Yes, Jumanji, the second one.
Uh-huh.
Did you see it yet?
No.
Have you seen it? I freaking loved it.
It's hilarious. I didn't want to like it.
I didn't want to like it.
Who's
and
in it besides The Rock?
The Rock, Jack Black, Colin Hanks makes an appearance. Kevin Hart, and then I can't think. I don't know the chick's name.
The chick who plays,
I don't know.
She's some redhead.
she was in Doctor Who, and she also plays the sister of Gamora.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. So, but it was really cute. Jack Black played a phenomenal role as a woman. Like it was the best thing I've ever watched. So, that was just a side note because we were talking about The Rock, and
Yeah.
The Rock did a good job.
Yep. It was a good movie.
Yep, it was great.
Okay.
Go home and watch it.
Okay. I wrote down a few questions. You want to go through those questions?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. How will changing demographics change Disney in the next 20 years?
I personally don't think it's going to change at all.
Do you think that there's going to be less interest, like in the dark rides of
Nope.
the Fantasyland stuff
Yes.
and Dumbo?
Nope.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't.
As we become more sophisticated park goers and technology ramps up,
It's gonna bore kids. They're not gonna like it.
they're not going to like Snow White Scary Adventure?
I don't think so. I don't know why they do right now.
So
Really?
here's where I get.
I love it,
Okay,
but-
you do. But like today's child, do they identify with Peter Pan?
I don't think so.
Mr. Toad? Dumbo?
No. Well, and here's where it's going to get interesting. It's either going to be.
Oh, watch out! They stick.
Yeah. Okay.
I get your point, but I'm kind of thinking I don't know if it will change, and I don't know if they're going to want to. It is unless you see massive drop off. I mean, we're talking like crickets.
Like chirp.
Yeah.
Chirp. Enter those in.
Yeah, like maybe 100, 200 people a day through the attraction. Then yeah, you have to give it a hard look. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I don't think they will.
Well, I see zero signs of those like slowing down as far as interest. I mean, they're jammed all the time.
Yeah.
But
That's why, I mean, they're okay. Disney can go in there and do that whole, well, we're going to fix it, but it ain't broke, but we're going to fix it, but it ain't broke, you know? But I think when you're going, that is kind of it's a tough sell. I mean, there's a lot of people who feel like Jess about Fantasyland. A lot of people.
Yeah, I love it.
I think probably more so than any other land, period, hands down. I think if you took a general poll and said, what is the one land that you cannot screw with? And I think most people are going to go Fantasyland. Because any true, again, my opinion is any true aficionado of the park and of Walt understands Fantasyland and understands the purpose of Fantasyland and the vision for Fantasyland, and they're not like, no, you don't screw with that. You can tweak it here.
Well,
sure.
they have,
and they have. But,
in '83, they completely changed it.
yeah, but the essence stayed. So they can change, modify, move, but the essence of the part of that land has to stay. So as long as it
I agree.
stays, why? So, I mean, if they do change something, maybe another 10, 15, maybe even 20 years, maybe they'll go, okay, time to do a little bit of a rehash, spin around. Like, basically, like in retail, you go through the shop and you flip the shop around just to give it a new fresh face and a fresh look. Kind of what they tried to do with Tomorrowland way back then. It didn't work. But other than that, no. There's no need. They have bigger fish to fry.
They've got many bigger fish to fry.
I agree with that.
But I think as technology moves along, I think it would be good, and I'm sure they are doing this anyways, to see how can they augment like these attractions, like they've done with Alice in Wonderland and they've done with Peter Pan, which I think could still use some more tweaking. And I think that's how they can move forward with those dark rides, because I still think there's going to be a great interest in those.
Really?
I do, yeah.
I mean, I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I really hope you're right.
Well, there's enough diversion in that park that you can do other things, and there's sometimes the people just don't like to go on them. That's fine. They can go do something else. There's many people
That's
that
true.
will like those.
Yeah.
Kids are always going to be born, and they're always going to want to go through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, again, that's what I'm saying. As long as you don't see a massive drop-off on attendance into that attraction, they're not going to do it. I mean, like I said, 100, 200 people walking through a day, then that is a big red flag. Okay, we need to do something. But until that point, nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Disneyland in Anaheim has 2 dead projects in the last few years. What's going wrong with the city of Anaheim and Disney right now? The 2 projects are the Eastern Gateway that completely fell apart, and the hotel, current hotel status.
Well, my understanding of the hotel now, like we talked about it, it's probably just delayed it, not killed it.
Right.
So,
See, I hope it killed it.
I'm kind of torn with that.
Are you?
Well, because part of me goes like, my knee jerk is to agree with you. Like, God, I hope it's dead, and they restore maybe the movie theater, or whatever, bring it and just reopen everything back up, or maybe put a fresh face on everything, take the opportunity, but then there's that other part of me that goes, if we put more hotels, and then hopefully they would make it so it's easier access and there's a lot more going on. So it centralizes. So you're kind of like, okay, that'd be cool, because then you have a lot more going on. It's going to be a luxury hotel, which is kind of a negative, which you would hope would drop some of the other rates down. Probably not, but it would be cool. So if they're trying to then cater to different levels of people, that would be fantastic. I mean, Paradise Pier Hotel was kind of like that, try to cater to maybe a little bit lower.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So if they can continue to do that, then it's fine. Then you're trying to satisfy more people, and that's fine with me. So that's why I'm kind of torn. Like, okay, it would be cool because new sometimes in that area, I have no solid tie to downtown Disney.
No.
Nothing makes me go like, oh my God, you can't take that out.
But I agree with that.
Yeah.
But what do you think the relationship is between Disney and Anaheim right now?
Well, clearly.
And why are projects failing?
Okay, so I have no basis of fact for this, what I'm about to say. It's just an opinion.
Uh-huh.
I think there's a personal issue going on between people here.
Here?
No, in
I was
Anaheim.
going to say, at the table?
No, not at this table. No.
Oh, okay.
Well, we always have an issue with her and I.
Well, I
so
know, that's an accurate statement.
That elephant is always in the room, so we're just very used to it.
Yeah.
I think you don't have millions and millions of dollars. Now, Anaheim, maybe they're trying to get control of Disney. Maybe they're trying to go like, hey, you guys are going bonkers and bananas, and you guys just can't do this. But then on the flip side, I'm like, dude, on the flip side, tax revenues, money coming into that area, and everything they're doing, jobs, everything boosts that economy in that area. Why wouldn't you want that in there?
Right.
More jobs, you get more people paying, then that revitalizes the. Okay, so we all know in Anaheim, like Disney's kind of like the shining corner. You go too far in any direction, it gets a little shady, or can.
Well, it can.
So why wouldn't you bring more people in and then try to evolve and have more? I mean, to me, so that's why I'm like, okay. So it's either somebody's being extremely short-sighted, or there's a personal something going on in there where people are just doing it out of spite.
Well, could it be that because the council members have probably the people that voted on this years ago are maybe gone out of the council?
Could be.
No, could it be that, now I'm not saying this is true either, but could it be that Disney may have greased the palms to some of those people? Hey, you want free tickets anytime you want? You want to park wherever you want? You want to have,
Club 33, here you go.
Yeah. Anytime you want? Sure. Okay.
Oh, yeah, very true.
Just make sure you vote yes on this.
Yeah.
Do you think that happens?
Could happen. Oh, absolutely.
I'm
Are you
sure.
kidding me? In small-time politics?
Sure.
I mean, who watches small-time local politics? Now, a lot of people, sad to say.
Yeah.
That's a commentary on society. But at the whole, yeah, it totally happens. And so that's why I'm kind of thinking there is somebody in there. And here's, okay, so I'm going to go off the rail just a hair.
Uh-oh.
Just a hair. So
I got a bad feeling about this.
Should I videotape this?
I'm half up on the soapbox. My personal opinion is Anaheim and Orange County as a whole. Okay, and this is going to go into political realm for a second.
Okay.
Orange County is a more conservative-leaning county.
They are, yeah.
You have, then they are surrounded by more liberal-leaning counties, pretty much everywhere else, until right outside of Los Angeles, and then it turns back into a red. But anyway, for those people who don't know demographics, political demographics like I do for California. But anyway.
Blue wave. Okay, I'm sorry. Get Udi all worked up.
No, I laugh at Blue Wave because it's not happening. But anyway,
okay,
moving on. Not this show for that. But anyway, so I'm personally thinking there's somebody in there trying to go like, hey, Disney, you're too big for the people. We need to knock you down a peg. That's the way it stinks of that to me. It smells of that to me, like somebody is standing up. I'm going to stand up for the little people, and you guys are too big of a conglomerate, and you guys are too big, and blah blah blah. Who cares about all the money we're going to bring in? Who cares about all the money you're just controlling too much, and you control too much of it, so we're going to fight against you.
It's not a bad thought.
So it just looks like that because there is no other reason to kill those projects. I mean, the Eastern Gateway project was a solid project. They could have. I get the businesses that fought against that. So to me, I'm like, okay, that's a give and take. But the hotel, why is there an argument here?
Right.
Yeah, you're going to give them some tax breaks. That you give to anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody, any government gives tax breaks to big companies to come in and to build. And because they understand that in the long run, that will pay off because of the tax revenue they'll be getting. Sales tax alone. My God.
I know.
Think about it.
Yep.
So, whatever the $286 million, I guess, is what the what you call it, the sticking point is, that they'll probably make up in the blink of an eye. So I'm like, okay, so you make no sense right here.
Right.
This is not making sense on a logical level that when it comes to business. So what is it? So when you remove all logic out of the thought stream, you go, okay, then you have to turn to the next corner, which is emotional. So there's an emotional corner to this. I have no proof of it, but everything I'm reading and seeing So it makes me think, okay, somebody's doing that, and somebody's like, well, screw you, and then screw you, and boom, there we go.
Boom. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that does make sense to me.
It makes, yeah. Okay.
Sorry for going off.
When this hotel does go up and when the construction's going on, so let's say I want to go to the park then, and let's say, oh gosh, maybe I do want to try to stay at the Disneyland Hotel. That actually might not be a really good experience, huh? Because if your view is going to be of a construction site, and how are they going to direct traffic from guests from Disneyland Hotel through downtown Disney?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's a couple years and it's a logistical issue, and there you go. And I'm sure, I mean, anyone with half a brain, I mean, I could probably sit down and go like, okay, it's going to be a tough issue to how to handle this, but let's do it. I mean, there are things you can do to circumvent any kind of negativity that a guest might come across during construction. Cut the price here, give them something like that, give them an exclusive shuttle here and there. There's lots of ways to go around it where that, okay, yeah, it's an inconvenience because it's not as easy, but we're going to make it as easy as possible. Here you go. You include that, and most people are going to be like, okay, cool. I get it. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I think we're all like that. Oh, man, it's kind of a pain. But here, we're going to give you this and this to make it a little bit easier. And we're kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Because we're reasonable.
We are reasonable.
We're not going to be...
For the most part.
For the most part.
For the most part.
Maybe not this one, but...
Well, that's an accurate statement.
She'd be like, this is pissing me off, but we're going to give you a free shuttle. I don't get... No, I'm kidding.
I'm already done. Yep. I'm done.
Free shuttle.
So anyway, so I mean, yeah, I get your point, but I think that in the long run, there would be plenty of things you can do to kind of mull it or kind of smooth everything over, give people back a little bit, and have them feel like, okay, we understand what you're going through, so we're going to try to make it easier for you. And a lot of people will give you, I would forgive it. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Rudy's more forgiving than I am.
Sometimes, yes. Okay. Well, those are the opening questions. So
those were fantastic questions.
Yeah. So with that, let's go to our news.
You listen to me now. You are talking about things that you do not understand.
Tonight's news is brought to you by Expedition Roasters Coffee, where they encourage you to brew your happy place.
And for all those who are wondering, they are now taking their pre-orders for Pumpkin Spice King. Go get it.
And make sure when you order that Pumpkin Spice King to enter the LTP20 discount code for your very first purchase, 20% off.
And that's a good deal. So be sure to go to expeditionroasters.com, where they encourage you to brew your happy place. Oh, yeah. So just on the heels of that, the first story is Disneyland puts planned fourth hotel on hold after city balks at tax break. That's all. We're just talking about that. Disney last week notified the Anaheim city attorney that the company has put construction of its planned fourth hotel at the Disneyland Resort on indefinite hold as the resort reevaluates the economic viability of the future hotel development in Anaheim. This move came after the city of Anaheim notified Disney on August 6th that it is the city's position that Disney would not be entitled to the tax rebate were it were to move forward under its current hotel construction plans. At issue is a controversial tax rebate intended to entice developers to build 4 diamond luxury resorts in Anaheim. Udi has his hands up. Shocker. Let's see. When Disney first announced the fourth hotel in 2016, it was to have been built on the corner of Disneyland Drive and Magic Way. Land currently used as a downtown Disney parking lot. Blah, blah, blah. Under which Disney could retain 70% of the transit occupancy tax paid by visitors for the first 20 years of operation. The city would collect all the tax, which currently adds 15% to the cost of a hotel room in Anaheim. The tax rebate was estimated to be worth $267 million to Disney over 20 years.
Over 20 years. Short-sighted. Anyway.
In December of 2016, a newly elected Anaheim City Council voted to end the incentive, although Disney's already approved project was grandfathered in, as were 2 projects by the Wincombe Group. I don't know who that is.
They're good people.
They're very good people. We should have those guys on our show.
Oh, yes.
But there's this end to the scary music. But in October 2017, Disney announced it would move the planned site of the 700-room hotel to the west side of downtown Disney, about 1,000 feet from the original address. To make room for this, Disney closed 5 popular locations this summer: AMC, ESPN Zone, Rainforest Cafe, Earl Sandwich, and Starbucks. Blah, 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 Starbucks.
The Bucks.
Let's see here. Okay. So that demolition of the vacant buildings have begun in July, and those have not been demolished yet. Anyways, Disney maintains that the new hotel will bring in $25 million in new tax revenue to the city in the first 5 years of operation and create over 1,000 new permanent jobs. Permanent jobs is a thing, not part-time gigs.
Yeah, permanent.
Permanent means full-time, means health benefits and all that kind of stuff.
Again, throwing my hands up because
in addition to 1,500 construction jobs. The hotel will have opened in 2021. For now, the shuttered downtown Disney buildings join the vacant plots of land east of Harbor Boulevard and whatever. So it is possible there will be no progress until after the November elections, when Anaheim residents will elect a new mayor and fill 3 council seats. Residents will also vote whether to approve a living wage initiative for businesses within Anaheim Resort. Should the November elections put in place a city council that is more receptive to Disney's arguments, the hotel project could get back on track by the new year. If not, Disney could move forward with the project at the planned site and forego the tax break, reverse course and build the project at the original site to qualify for the tax break, or simply cancel the Anaheim project and look at building in neighboring Garden Grove. Okay. We talk about all that stuff.
There's my point.
You called it.
Yeah.
I didn't even, okay, in God's honest truth, I did not read that until...
Oh, I'm actually not shocked by that.
Yeah, no, but I'm throwing my hands up because I'm like, exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Short-sighted. And Disney's like, this is one that... Okay, I don't always jump to Disney's offense on things like this, but I am on this one. Because I think they're looking at it as a gain of income, sure. But look at what else you're doing.
It's money.
It's money for... You get a job, you get working. I mean, I don't know. I've said it before. I've been working since I was 12 years old. Nothing feels better than getting a paycheck and me going, hey, look, I made my money. And you can pay for things. I'm like, why? Why would you slow that down?
Right.
You know, if they cover all their bases, they get their environmental link we were talking about last time, everything gets on track, let them go.
Yeah.
Why would you not? And that, again, that's what I'm saying. It's people being snippy.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to be fantastic.
It honestly kind of
2 exclamation points.
It kind of pisses me off because I think it's legislation slowing progress down, and that annoys me to no end. But
again, I guess the other question I have is, and I've heard someone else bring this up on another show, or I read it somewhere, was that if the city of Anaheim was going to do this, and you sort of knew that they were going to do this, or at least they knew they were going to do this before they rejected it, why did you get all those people out of their jobs at ESPN Zone?
Yeah.
So early.
They're all out of money or out of jobs.
Unless they were transferred to another store or restaurant.
You know,
or something.
not all of them. I think we read that some of them were, and not all of them were.
Yeah. And that part I don't like.
No. And again, that is what I get irritated because I'm like, it's short-sighted. You're being snippy. Now you have people who have lost their jobs, and now they're not working, maybe, or they have to go work at somewhere they don't want to, or you've affected them in a way. For what? For what? And so now they're not making any money off of those shuttered buildings either. They're not getting any taxes out of that now.
No.
Think about all the money that's generated out of those buildings, the movie theater, Starbucks alone. ESPN Zone, even though I didn't like it, but it made money. Tax money coming in, flowing in. And then what did you do? You just shut it all off. For what? For what? Now I'm mad.
Make downtown Disney great again.
Oh, new T-shirt.
New T-shirt.
My God.
Okay.
Government, get out of the way. Anyway, sorry. I just get frustrated when it's blatant. When it's this blatant in my mind. It is in your face blatant at that point.
Okay. Let's move on.
Made me go political. Golly.
Yes. Hey, speaking of downtown Disney.
Hey now.
Tickets on sale for 2018 Taste of Downtown Disney.
Cute.
Tickets are on sale now for the 2018 Taste of Downtown Disney, an annual fundraiser for CHOC Children's Hospital. That's the Children's Hospital of Orange County. The progressive tasting event visits a number of downtown Disney eateries and includes samples of food, wine, beer, spirits, and non-alcoholic beverages. I'm guessing Earl Sandwich is not going to be in this or reinforced. Okay. With several downtown Disney locations undergoing renovation or closed for good, the event capacity is smaller for 2018. VIP packages are available at for various interests. I'm all for this kind of stuff, especially if it goes towards the Children's Hospital of Orange County or any sort of children's charity.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. That would be great if Disney did that kind of stuff. Hey, picture up here is VIP tickets. Part of the proceeds are going to go towards something other than our own pockets. Mm-hmm. But I think that's a good thing. I don't know how much the tickets are for this. I was reading something like $250.
I'd pay it.
$250?
Oh yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
No. But anyways, that's interesting. All right, so actually those are the 2 news items I had for today. I'm going to keep it short and simple.
Or you can add the third one.
What's the third one?
Guardians.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so as of recording, it has been announced that Marvel, Jeff Fahey, and has officially put Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on hold. The production crew has been, and this is the bad sign. Mm-hmm. The production crew, or the actual people who do the hard labor, have been allowed to go find other work. So that means that is probably months of it being shut down. John Batista has been very vocal about his being upset that they let James Gunn go. Mm-hmm. But as I said on my last show and the show before, I am 1,000% behind that decision to let James Gunn go. And I will even say right now, if they do rehire James Gunn, there's a good chance I probably will not watch Guardians 3.
Would you write Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout?
Yeah, because that is different. Because... Well, actually, you know what? That's a good question now. You make me think about it.
Because what if they changed it, like the videos and stuff inside, to go correspond with the third one?
Oh yeah, no, that would be very difficult because if people aren't, I don't want to go there because it's gross. I mean, the stuff that he tweeted about and some of the pictures that came out are just disturbing to me. And anyone who has any kind of what's the word I want to say? Any kind of just respect for children in general and love little kids, it's not funny. It's not funny. The jokes were very distasteful and disturbing.
Unfortunate.
That's horrible. I don't want to see any of that stuff.
Yeah, no, and you don't, because Mark, if you saw it, you would get angry. Your righteous rage would come out. Okay. And if I showed you some of the pictures from the party, your righteous rage would come out. And that's why when I saw those, I just kind of went. I was like, that is gross. Mm-hmm. So I just can't have I have a hard time supporting people. I try to do my best to, support creativity. I can disagree with an actor or a singer about a political point of view and still enjoy their music. I can do that in my mind, separate their work. But this, I can't. I just can't, because I think it's a moral issue. A political difference is It's a point of view. You go one way, you go the other. You believe one thing, you believe another. But this one is a moral line that you cannot pass. Okay. So that's why I'm like, no, I can't. So they would be if he did get rehired, like I said, and then that would be very, very difficult for me to go like I haven't watched Guardians 2 since then. And I love that movie. I absolutely love those movies. And I'm
I thought they're really good.
And I'm finding it hard to watch them again because I'm like, it's hard for me to separate those two right now.
Maybe I don't want to see them anymore.
I have them in my collection. But anyway, so that is right now. I don't know. Nobody seems to know exactly what's going to happen with the production of Guardians Volume 3. If they acquire a new director and continue down the path, I'll be fine with it. But we'll see what happens. Okay. But it's going to be a few months probably before we hear anything. Okay. My opinion.
All right. 1966 cents. We're doing episode 68. Here's a little highlights from 1968. Minimum wage was $1.60 an hour. An adult ticket booked to Disneyland with admission and 10 tickets would have cost $4.75. However, that's an $8.60 value, claimed the book. A child ticket book ages 3 to 11 was $3.50. That was an exceptional $5.55 value. So they're helping you out there. I don't know, A tickets, B tickets, they're all still in full swing. The E tickets was 75 cents.
Big dollar.
Yeah. Walt had died in December of 1966, and in 1968, his iconic signature was no longer on the little blue welcome note at the front of the ticket book. It was now Walt Disney Productions that welcomed guests to the park. With the massive capital invested 1 year earlier in 1967 with opening New Tomorrowland, that included 6 new attractions, and Pirates of the Caribbean in New Orleans Square, no new additions to Disneyland were in the immediate future. All the resources and finances were being directed to Walt Disney World in Florida. Let's see. So also in 1968 there were 2 tragic deaths from the helicopter thing. Since July 6, 1954, people had been able to take a helicopter from the Burbank Airport to Anaheim, and about a third of the time it would take by automobile. So there were 2 related tragedies in 68. The first crash occurred on May 22nd, 1968, when a helicopter flying near a Paramount dairy farm, a single missing bolt on the main rotor hub caused it to detach and struck the helicopter's fuselage and caused the other 4 rotor blades to go out of control. All 20 passengers who had spent the day enjoying Disneyland and 3 men crew were killed. Oh, man, I can't get my mind around that. I didn't even realize that last sentence.
Wow.
Man.
Way to bring me down, Mark.
Sorry.
Well, no, and so as a mechanic, I get that. Like I had a discussion with somebody the other day about, I work on bikes, so, but I work on some bikes for people who go at an extremely high rate of speed. Uh-huh. And if they crash because of mechanical, that's on me.
Yeah.
And they can get hurt.
Yeah.
So, I and that's a small thing. Imagine something like that. I mean, missing bolt, like, dude, what are you doing?
Who knows? Who knows? Man.
When I go through a finish check on a bike, I have a torque wrench and I touch every nut and bolt with torque. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I'm like, holy
I'm
crap.
sure they did do that, but maybe they just didn't do it one time, and that's what it is.
And that's the one time.
It's unfortunate.
So that was May 22nd of 1968. And August 14th of 1968, one of the main rotor head spindles failed due to metal fatigue, and the attached rotor blade separated completely, resulting in balance. This sent the helicopter out of control and crashed, killing all 18 passengers and 3-member crew. So they stopped that shortly thereafter. I think they stopped it in 70 or something like that. But wow, shoot, that sucks. Disneyland was definitely getting. I mean, it was popular than ever. They had 3,000 jobs available in 1968, and they had over 30,000 applicants for those 3,000 jobs.
Wow.
So yeah, that's 1 out of every 10 got the job. Okay, is that right? Does that my math do correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what the news I have for this tonight, this evening, afternoon.
Well,
so we're gonna go to our favorite segment. You want to do Ask Dean, or
let's do Ask Dean.
Okay, so we're gonna revisit Ask Dean. He has 2 questions tonight. So you guys,
2. He was a busy man.
Well, I've been very lazy with getting this done. So that's what I got for you.
I'm totally. I don't remember.
I don't either.
Well, I have it.
You
somewhere.
do?
Yeah.
You
I
have
don't
our score?
No, but you were up by 1.
I'm winning. That's all I know.
You're winning.
Is it 1 or 2? Is it 2? 1, 2.
What? You're up by 1?
Am I up by 1?
I think you're up by 1.
I think you're up by 1 because I think the last one I got it right and you got it wrong, which pushed it to give me a point.
Yeah.
Because I was behind.
So I think it's like 7-6.
Okay.
We have questions 8 and 9 right now.
All right, I'll give that
Okay,
one.
so Q8, right?
Oh, I see. Okay. The A's are together. I was like, I only see A8 and A9.
Okay, so
But
Q8.
Q8.
Okay, Q8.
I'm sorry. All of a sudden, all my text messages are coming in. I haven't turned my computer on in a while.
Okay.
Q8.
Question number 8. Which mountain came first? A, Space Mountain. B, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. C, the Matterhorn bobsleds. Or D, Splash Mountain.
Will Dean know this?
I don't think so.
I think he does.
Do you guys know this answer?
No.
You don't know the answer,
I
Jess?
don't think so.
You don't know you don't know
I
it?
don't think so.
Matterhorn.
The Matterhorn came in 1959.
It came before space.
I was just testing you. I knew that.
Liar.
No, I definitely did not know that.
How could you? How in the world?
know.
Okay, you know what? Just a quick side note before we get further. We went to a Disney trivia night the other night, and Jess knows all these obscure Disney things. Like I don't know
Right?
what the heck's going on.
Right?
But those are all movies.
But she doesn't know that Matterhorn came before like Big Thunder
I
or
knew that.
Splash Mountain.
I knew that. I just wasn't thinking. But yeah, I do know stupid stuff.
You do?
About Disney things.
Okay, so you guys think he knows his answer?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he does.
I think he does.
Okay.
I think I give him too little credit.
See. The Matterhorn bobsleds?
Good job.
You are correct.
Back up to 2.
1959. Oh, you got it right. I marked it wrong.
Okay, so now Jess has
I'm down by 2.
6, and Udi has
8.
8. Okay.
All right, here we go. Question number 9.
Question number 9. If you lose your ticket at Disneyland, where do you go for help? A. City Hall on Main Street, USA. B. Mickey's house in Toontown.
That's the answer.
C. Ticket booth at the entrance. Or D. Sleeping Beauty's castle.
He'll get this right.
What is the answer?
City Hall.
Yeah.
I mean Mickey Mouse's house.
Matterhorn.
He'll get it.
Matterhorn. That's where it is. You
He'll
think
get
so?
it.
Yeah, I think so too.
he'll get it right.
Correct. City Hall on Main Street is where you would go.
There you go. See, he's on fire.
Okay. Good job. Good job, Dean, getting those answers. Oh.
Nicely done. All right, so now I'm behind by 2.
All right, so now it's time for our favorite segment. It's One-on-One with Jess.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome to 101 with Jess, where we see the magic of Disney through the eyes of a passionate guardian of Walt's legacy.
Welcome back. It's been a little while, but it's been a good while. So let's see. So we're gonna play. So what I'm doing, or what I wanted to do, was there was a game that was suggested to me, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna do it, and I'm still not sure. So this is kind of a rough draft, kind of run through.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So it's gonna be kind of a rough draft run through, and we'll play again. But it's more difficult. It might be a little more difficult. Like, I'm going to make it harder. So,
Okay.
You know how we played that game a while back where I took pictures of attractions and you had to guess what it was?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, the attraction.
What we call the game.
Yeah.
We call the game.
Yeah, exactly. So what I did was I wanted to do that again, but with food. So
That's a hot dog. That's a hamburger.
but I want to know where it comes from.
Oh, okay. Well, we need Jay on that.
Exactly, and that's what I essentially want to build this up to, is like a hard, fun one where we can have like email Jay the pictures right before we start talking to him, and then he can have them, even though I know he wouldn't cheat, but he's gonna know where they come from anyways.
Yes.
So, so I'm gonna show you the picture.
So incredibly unfair towards me, but hey, whatever. I'm game.
You're a game.
At least you don't have to eat the jelly beans.
Oh God, no, never again.
No,
Never?
That's not
Okay.
true. The listeners love it. Okay, so you're gonna take a look.
So we're looking at a picture.
And I will, if you guys want to play, like turn it off and go like on the our Instagram, and then you can look at them all if you want to play along.
Beignet.
Yeah, I see what it is.
Okay.
Do we tell them what it is?
Yeah, you can tell them what it is. And then I want to know where it comes from.
So we're looking at a picture of a beignet.
A Mickey Beignet. Yeah.
And where do they come from?
I don't even remember. I don't remember the names of the restaurants. Half
Are
of
you
them.
keeping score, or how are we scoring this?
There's only 12, so.
Oh, there's only 12.
Yeah. Thank you.
You don't know, Udi?
I forget what it's called. I'm not good with the rest.
Okay, that comes from the mint julep bar at the French Market.
Okay, there you go.
Yes, it does.
1-0 right now.
Yep, you're
Watch
gonna
out
win.
now.
You're gonna hold on. I'm gonna go into my magic 8-ball, and you're gonna win. Oh, that is. Oh, I know what that is. That's a sandwich that you like, Mark. No.
Yeah, that's the Monte Cristo sandwich. But
Same place.
where?
Same place, right?
But from where?
Is that what your guess is?
Yeah. I remember. I've never had it.
Let me take a look at that picture again.
I've never had it. So.
Okay, so that one has ham in it. So Udi doesn't know.
No, I don't.
Okay, so that's either one or two places.
Okay.
It's either going to be Pirates of the Caribbean, or it's going to be the restaurant in Norton Square. Not the French Market. It's the one that has the.
See?
I mean, so wait a minute. I know exactly where it is.
You do.
And then take reservations. Is that not Pirates of the Caribbean then?
No, it's the other one.
Okay, because I know they stopped serving those at Pirates of the Caribbean, but that does not anything.
It looks delicious.
To do with this.
I'm gonna have to try it. I don't like ham though.
You need to split. They have an old cheese version of that.
Okay, then
and
I
you should
should.
split that with someone because it is super rich.
Is it?
Oh wow, yeah,
Yes.
no, it looks
What's
like
the
it would.
sauce that comes with it?
That's syrup
Ew.
or
Wait.
jelly
Wait, what? Here, let me
because
see that again.
it's like a French toast
Just don't scroll
sandwich,
down.
No, I won't.
and they fry it, and it's like a pancake. Cause
That's what a Monte Cristo is?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. I won't. I don't
It's
want
very,
that.
but it's something good. Why am I drawing a blank at that restaurant there?
I mean, you know what?
I know it's New Orleans Square.
Uh-huh.
And I know exactly where it is.
Oh man, yeah.
You've got it, so I'll let you have it.
Isn't Orleans in the name? Mm-hmm. Orleans, not Orleans.
There's a word before that.
Help me out, Udi.
Where do
I don't
people go
know.
to buy coffee?
Oh, Cafe Orleans.
There it is.
Cafe Orleans.
There you
Yes.
Good job.
Okay.
Okay.
2-0 then, Udi. Come
Yeah,
on.
no. Is that the meatball cone thing?
No. It's a cone.
Oh, that's a cone. Yeah, I know what that is.
Somewhere is that DCA?
It's funny because it actually looks like my hand.
Let me see.
Like that looks like
Oh,
my.
that is in your hand?
No, but that
Holy
looks
crap.
like my
That does
hand.
look like your hand.
Because I've had that nail polish, and that looks like my hand.
I totally thought that was you taking it.
Dude, that
when
totally
you were
looks
there
like my
last time.
thumb.
It could be your thumb.
It could be, and I've
It
just
is your
never
thumb.
eaten one of these. Someone was following me.
It could have
It
been.
must be the LTP paparazzi.
Yes.
Oh my god. I have no idea.
Mark, do you know?
Well, do you accept DCA as an answer?
No.
Okay.
No,
that's at the Cozy Cone in Radiator Springs. But if you want to guess this, that may be cone 3. I have no idea.
It is the chili cone queso.
But what cone does it come from? Because there's like 4 or 5 cones.
They're all at cone 3.
Oh, is it really? Okay, the reason why I know that is because Annika loves those things.
I've never had one. Is it like a dough that it's wrapped around?
You can
or-
eat that thing, yeah.
Okay. That's pretty funny that you called the cone number.
Well, I honestly guessed on the cone 3.
Well, yeah, but
That was pretty good. All right, so this one's kind of a gimme because you can see where it's at, but I want to know if you know what
In
it is.
fact, that's Annika holding her cone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And hers is a mac and cheese with bacon.
That's the one I want, but I don't want bacon.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's all mac and cheese and bacon. And you can eat that cone. It's like a.
I wouldn't eat the cone, but hey.
It looks like you would. It's all bread. Oh, it's
It would be an overload at that point.
okay. All right.
That's at rated. Well, you
So
can
we
see the
know
rated,
where it's at.
Rated in DCA.
But I want to know what it is.
Oh, I don't know what that thing is, but I can have a guess as to where it's at. I mean, from what restaurant, but
That has banana on it, and what is that? Caramel sauce.
And so I want to do a hard one with Jay. So this is just kind of a test run.
I have no idea. It looks freaking delicious, though. I'll
It
say
looks
that.
really yummy. I would
Like-
never eat it.
Like I would be on sugar overload by fourth mouthful or third.
That, and I don't know how to pronounce this word. Ooh.
Spell
Pronounce
it.
this word. Brioche.
brioche.
Brioche?
Brioche. Yeah.
French toast. From Flo's V8 Cafe.
Oh, I was gonna guess.
Oh my god.
So
okay.
it's served. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was gonna guess it was Flo's, but I had no
Yeah.
idea what that thing
a
was.
brioche. Oh man. So
served with
basically
fresh bananas and salted caramel sauce.
overload. Salted caramel being my new favorite.
Oh yeah, you
Everything.
had that. the
I
other
love
Oh my
salted
god, I have it. Yeah, I had it the other night.
So this
good.
one's a no-brainer.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's a Dole Whip.
Moving on.
And where do you get that from?
Really? Moving on.
Adventureland.
Yeah, totally Adventureland. It's actually Fantasyland, or
It's the Tiki Juice Bar.
what?
Tiki
Oh
Juice
no,
Bar.
Let's get it
I'm
right.
totally wrong.
Sponsored by Dole.
Yes. Then now we're talking.
Yeah.
Next one.
Is that a breadstick? Is that?
It's a twisted treat thing, but where is it from?
But where's it from?
I suck at this game. You guys all know I don't do food, so that's why I'm like I don't even.
That is from Maurice's Treats in Fantasy Fair.
That's correct.
Because I've stood in line for that. Ariel loves, and I don't know what is that the cinnamon?
Nope,
one?
this is the pumpkin twist.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I don't think she's had that one.
Pumpkin twist.
Okay. So that's a
All right,
twist.
ready for another no-brainer? I made this one just for you, Udi.
Oh, yeah. And just freaking fried chicken and mashed potatoes.
Where?
And where's it from?
One on the corner. Why can't I think it just slipped my mind? I was sitting right across the table when you were eating it.
Yeah, he's been there. Let's give it to him. That's the Plaza Inn.
Thank
That's
you. I
correct.
couldn't remember. I'm like, what?
This one's easy.
Because I had chicken
Oh.
Alfredo that night. Oh, was that burger pizza from Pizza Port?
That's the hamburger or
Hamburger
cheeseburger
pizza.
pizza from Pizza Port.
Told you I made this easy. This one.
So we're looking at something
Some
that
kind of meat with sauce.
It's meat with sauce. On a plate.
With nothing else? Mm-hmm. Is it teriyaki or something?
I don't know. Not
Hold
telling
on.
you.
Look.
Are you gonna look again?
Okay.
Let me look again.
I'm not going to be able to know that. I don't know this. This is a hard one.
That one's difficult.
What I'm looking at is that thing behind it. Might give it away as to where it is.
Oh, like
He's
the
looking for
round-
clues.
Yeah, and I don't recognize that unless
No.
that's from Lamplight Lounge or something, which it could be. But my guess is that's somewhere in DCA because that dish does not look like it belongs
Agreed.
in Disneyland.
Agreed.
So I'm going to go with. We're not doing Downtown Disney, are we?
No.
Okay, so my guess is DCA, and I'm going to say Lamplight Lounge.
You're right.
Oh, is it? Okay.
They are the spicy wings.
Oh, I've never.
Did you have those? No.
Yeah. Yes.
Are they good?
They are okay.
Okay.
Next one.
Oh, looks good. I don't know what it is.
It's a steak. Is
It's
that
a-
from Rancho?
It's like a grilled steak. It looks like
With rice.
rice
Is
or
that right?
couscous or something, and a salad.
I had couscous.
Is it couscous?
No, I had couscous
Do you like
2
that?
nights ago. I put some balsamic glaze on it. It was good.
Okay. I'm going to say that's from Carthay Circle. Is my guess. I have no idea.
Circle.
I said Rancho. So.
It's rancho.
Oh, is it?
Carne
Udi,
asada with
What?
cheese enchiladas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job, Udi.
The one restaurant I really know. So I'm like, hold on.
Udi will eat anywhere as long as it's called Rancho.
Is that
I don't know.
wait, is that
I'll come back to you.
It's fried something.
yeah, I know, but is it green? Is that I have no idea what that would be. Fried zucchini?
Oh, that sounds yummy.
But it doesn't look right. It looks like fried zucchini finger.
Mark, do you want to take another look?
Let me see it again.
Oh, I need to.
Well, I think there's some trickery involved with that because
I just don't want you to read the text.
so
I had to zoom in.
we're looking at a fried looks like fried something here. Looks like fried pickles or fried not pickles, fried zucchini. But what's giving it away is that wrapping paper there. The wrapping paper they have at Jolly Holiday Bakery, but I don't think they have fried food there. I'm getting way too TMI here with this.
I like it though. That was the plan.
But another place does that now. And I think it's DCA that does it. I don't know. I think it was not Lamplight Lounge again, is it?
Man.
Okay. There's another place that does that paper that's new that I remember seeing it going, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm going to have to take a pass on that.
Pass on?
But I think it's the DCA because I don't think another thing in Disneyland does.
Udi, want to take a guess? Really?
Oh, wait a minute.
There's
wait a
no
minute.
way around it.
Mark
Wait a
just
minute.
got it.
No, I didn't get it. You
No.
always say that, and I get it. The only place I can think of is Stage Door Cafe that does that. But, it's not. Okay. No, okay. Is
You
it
were closer before.
in DCA?
No, before that.
At Jolly Holiday?
Jolly
You were
Holiday.
closer there and going in that direction.
There's another place that has that fried food?
Carnation Cafe.
Oh, that has that? Oh, really?
Deep fried pickles.
Oh, it is deep fried pickles. My God, I've had those before. I think the girls have had that before, but I didn't know they had that wrapping paper like
Oh
that.
man.
Carnation.
Oh, love that place.
All right.
Okay.
And last one.
Okay.
Good luck, my children.
Rancho. Oh, I know what that is.
I have no
do.
idea.
And I've never had it, but I do know what that is.
Do you really? I've never even heard of them.
What, isn't that at Carthay Circle? The Carthay or the lounge or something?
Carthay Circle.
Okay, I thought that's what you guys got when you went there.
No, we didn't have the biscuits.
The biscuits. Okay. Those biscuits, they look incredible to me.
Loaded biscuits with gooey cheese, bacon, and happiness, topped with a lemon honey marmalade.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm all about happiness.
That actually sounds good.
Except bacon.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I would power through it for that.
You would rally through?
It looks delicious.
Oh, it does.
They look
That's
really good.
funny.
So, anyways, I want to do this with Jay.
Oh, yeah, Jay, yes.
And just get some, do some really, more difficult ones, maybe seasonal. It might not be in season now, but it was something that was there before.
And we can throw in, In and Out or something?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Maybe. Yeah, so.
Oh, no,
great.
yeah. We'll have to get,
man.
you should do one from, Cino's. What is this?
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. That's how I'll test my servers.
But with Jay, you got to go deep. You got to go, downtown Disney stuff with him, because he'll knock all this off.
Yeah, I think so, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was kind of, it was just something fun and just kind of light that I was like, this could be... could be entertaining.
Okay.
Interesting.
So that was what I wanted to do. But let me read you my This Day in Disney.
Oh, yes, for Dan.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get it for Dan. But let me get back to it. Is it the 25th?
26 today, I believe.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay, I want to make sure I was on the right page.
Yep.
So where do you want to go? How far do you want to go back?
A week?
Just a week? Okay,
No, I don't know, 10 years?
10 years?
Yeah, why not?
That's no fun.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay. No, we're going really far back. All right. We're going back to 1918. That's not too far.
That's when Disneyland began work on the Disneyland Hotel. The fourth hotel.
The fourth.
This case keeps getting delayed. Okay.
So August 26, 1918. Does anybody want to take a guess?
That's 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm. It is? Anybody want to take a guess?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Wait, what year?
1918. Yeah, 100 years ago. Today. 100 years ago.
Somebody born?
No.
I don't know.
Somebody move?
No.
Someone saw a train for the first time.
Yes.
Oh,
No.
really?
No.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay. A young Walt Disney forges his parents' signatures to enlist in the American Ambulance Corps, part of the Red Cross, as an ambulance driver. He changes his birth from 1901 to 1900. Walt's older brother, Roy, has been in the Navy since June 1917. The ongoing World War, or the Great War, is currently being fought in Europe involving all the world's great powers. At 11 a.m. on November 11th, 1918, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, a ceasefire will come into effect, ending the war about a week before young Walt ever reaches France.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 100 years ago. I like that. That's where we were going, way back.
That's way back.
So, yeah, that's all I have for you.
Okay, well, thank you for that.
Thanks, guys.
All right, now let's go to our feature presentation.
And now for our feature presentation.
Yeah. So we are doing, stay awake, Jess. We are doing our top 5 and bottom 3 of DCA.
It's an Expedition Roasters coffee.
Well, yes, you do need some of that coffee to get you through this section. Okay, so again, it's for what things we'd like to look out for when we go there and some things we avoid. Yeah. All right, and we have some listeners that chimed in.
That's what I was going to pull up.
So we'll talk ours first, and then we'll invite them in. So who's going to lead this off? Me?
I think it's your turn. I started last time.
Ah, okay.
Precisely.
Okay. So the very first thing that I go to when I go to DCA these days is I like the most is Radiator Springs, and I like to go through on the Pacific Wharf side. I like to go through that, so you see Monument Valley.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
That to me is like, wow, that's otherworldly. It's like they did such a phenomenal job with that, and most people don't go that way. They just go down the main vein when there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Because that's beautiful, especially at night. Especially now during the holidays, or soon when they start doing it for Halloween. It's incredible over there. But if you go through the Pacific Wharf side and go through Monument Valley, it takes on a whole new perspective.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
So that's what I head to first. And I like just walking around back there and checking things out. All right, Udi.
I don't want to go there yet. So I had a gripe when it first changed, but I'll go with Soarin'.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, and the reason why I like Soarin', I mean, it doesn't fit, the current iteration doesn't fit with DCA, and that was an argument because it didn't fit with California anymore. But it is still, at the core of the ride, is very cool. It is very cool. So, I mean, I'll go back to the last episode when I talked about Circle Vision 360. So, as being one of my favorites, even though it's no longer there in Tomorrowland. So, the same thing applies here. I mean, when I first wrote it, it was amazing. And one of the things that I really do enjoy, though, not just for the attraction itself when you're on it and riding it, but the queue going in.
Oh, so yeah. I've always loved that.
Yeah. So for anyone who's not been there on the same picture, you kind of basically go into a hangar. Okay, you're going to a very hangar feel. But as you go into the main part of the hangar, you see that tribute to aviation. Mm-hmm. As a kid, I was always fascinated with flight. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of kids are, looking at birds or flying a kite and planes and whatnot, helicopters, all those things that go up in the air. I mean, you look up, and they can be very awe-inspiring or very just interesting. So when you go and you walk down that hall, you see all those pictures, and you see so many people who pioneered aviation as a tribute to them. And then you go in there, and then you're basically kind of flying, and it just adds everything. So it gets you in the right mindset for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not just aviation, but specifically California aviation. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot that came from here, and that's Mm-hmm.
Lockheed Martin. Well, is it Lockheed? Was it Lockheed? No.
Lockheed, and then Martin was there. Mm-hmm. Howard Hughes is in there. Yeah, it's Yeah.
You ever seen the Spruce Goose? Have you?
Never in person. No.
Mm-mm. It's crazy. Huge. I walked in. I was like, whoa. Man. I don't even know if it's still in the same dome in Long Beach, but it's amazing. But anyway, so I mean that's why I really, really like that attraction. It's just amazing. Then they get you in. You go flying up, and they bank, and you move, and then they fill it with smell, and that attaches thought and memory to the smell. And a lot of people don't know smell has a lot to do with memory. It can activate memory. So to have that's amazing, Mm-hmm. So that's why I like that ride. I mean, everything about it is done top notch.
Absolutely.
I mean, it will be on my list at bottom 3, but
wow, liar.
No, I'm just kidding.
Liar.
So it's in no particular order, and this is not. It's not the first thing we do when we go into the park. When 13 and I go into a park, we have a ritual and things like that, but it's not on my list. But we head to Radiator Springs because, and you got to do it, but you either got to get a fast pass, get a max pass, but we do single rider. We'll walk in the other way just because we always like to take pictures in the front. But we like to hit it early on the trip because you never know because that ride breaks down so much. So it's like we try to get it while we can because you never know when it's going to break down and how long it's going to be down for or if the line's going to be 3 hours. So that's always a go-to right there.
Okay.
It's Radiator Springs. Or I'm sorry, the Racers. So, and the shopping there. It's great. Yeah, I'll add that all into one.
Yeah, there you go.
Those little shops are great.
The second thing on my list, and I just didn't put them in any order, but as soon as we walk in, I've always taken the girls over. As soon as you walk through, we go over to the right to that Mortimer's Market on the corner where they have like fruit and stuff. But that's where they have those gigantic sourdough, like Mickey heads or whatever, they're Groot, whatever they're doing now, and I just buy one. They're like $4 or $5. And I put it in my backpack, or I just carry it around, and just the girls would just take pieces off and eat it as like a little snack.
Really?
Oh yeah, yep. And sometimes there'll be some left over, like 20 minutes later, maybe, and I'll just keep it in the backpack. And yeah, it's one of those things that the girls have always just liked to do, and just we've had them. So
I feel like I would need butter for that. Do they offer butter?
No, I don't think so.
Or some balsamic and oil?
Nah, I'm not fancy like that.
So
it's just
So I'm a dipper.
So yeah, it's just right. If you go through the turnstiles, it's not right because there's a bathroom and an ATM, but just beyond that, on the corner, there's a market that doesn't even have doors. It's open air, and you can just go in there and grab a sourdough roll or a bread thing, and you're good to go. Yeah. Pro tip.
So this is going to be a little bit a separation. Now, Cars Land. I'm not talking about Radiator Springs. Okay. So I don't know if it's cheating to split them, because I am. Because I think it's different. It's cheating? You think it's cheating to split them?
No, I think those are two separate entities.
Okay, fair enough.
So definitely Radiator Springs is the anchor for, but when you really walk into, I remember the first time I walked into Cars Land, and even if Radiator Springs wasn't a great attraction, okay, the land itself is amazing. I mean, I walked in going,
it's beautiful.
I walked into Cars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're in the movie.
You tell me another attraction that could pull that. I mean, another land that pulls that off. I mean, I literally felt like I was in a movie. I think
Tomorrowland.
Do you want me to throw his can at you?
Adventureland might.
Yeah, especially after Jungle Cruise, the movie. You never know.
Okay, but at that point, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll wait. But currently, as we stand, I mean, I think I've heard the comment that kids have said, "Hey, Mom, is this where they filmed Cars?" Kid imagination, they're alone. So for DCA that has an identity problem, for the most part, in my opinion, they're trying to fix it now. But yeah, think about Cars Land. Think about everything in Cars Land. You're walking down that main strip, and you're like, "Holy cow, this is amazing!" And you hit the end, and then we'll talk about that after. But yeah. Cars Land itself, the billboard going in, everything. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's so well done over there.
The theming is amazing. Yeah.
Okay. The Pier. Not Pixar Pier. Paradise Pier.
Okay.
I love just to go down there and walk it. And just walk. Like, it's very... I love the music, and it's just like a beachy... You get your beachy theme, you get the Beach Boys, and it's just a very... It's something that I have to do every time I go. During the summertime. It's not the same in the winter or the fall. When the weather's cool and it's not like that, I don't think that it's the same thing.
No, it doesn't match with everything that's going on.
It doesn't give you the effect.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to walk around there like that, so... But yeah, Paradise Pier. Which, I mean, now you have to suck it up and do Pixar Pier.
You have to, yeah.
I mean, if I had a choice.
Okay. So. Number 3 on my list, and that came to my mind, is I guess this is going to be second to theming from Radiator Springs. Okay. But it's the Grizzly Peak area. Udi's upset. I just, even though I don't like that attraction because I don't like getting that wet.
Yep.
But I love walking around in there. I like the smells. I like the sights. I like that part of the park. And I think that may be one of the best. I mean, we're not talking about Radiator Springs.
We're being catered right now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Catering. Yay.
Yeah. The LTP catering.
We have everything here.
Yeah. So out of all the, between both parks, I think Grizzly Peak is almost on the top of my list as far as theming goes of what they've done with it and just how it takes you out of Anaheim completely. And yeah, I absolutely like it. And even if you don't like going on Grizzly River Run, it's fun to, like, if people in your group do like going on it and you want to wait, it's a great place to wait because you can cool off and you can look at people and you can walk around that little walkway that's all throughout the attraction, the bottom part, and you can look at people getting soaked and go, I'm glad that's not me.
And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And I've never, I mean, I'll explain later.
Okay, so yeah, Grizzly Peak. If you get a chance, well, you will get a chance if you go. Just walk through it and take it in. Okay.
So unlike you, I actually put it in somewhat order. So that was my number 3.
Oh, okay.
And for the same exact reason. I mean, remember when we paused? Where were we when we paused? Remember we were walking around. We had our
It's Lemon.
Our It's Lemon.
Is that where you paused?
Well, we kind of paused in that vein.
Yes.
Area.
We definitely
were right
did.
there at night.
Yeah, we did. We sat down.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so we sat down and enjoyed our It's Lemon snow-capped. And
yeah, that's important.
You got to do it. You got to say exactly what you had. But yeah, no, exactly the theming. You can see it. I mean, I remember when California was coming in, and they took the parking lot and everything that I was very used to. Going, what in the world is going on? That mountain peak was like, whoa. It stuck out, and you're like, what is that? I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea what was going to come in.
Nope.
But you could see that big old grizzly head coming out, and you're like, that looks amazing. And the waterfalls and everything that's around it. It's amazing. Yeah.
So I am gonna, since we're on that topic, I'm gonna backpack off of it just because it kind of leads into my next one. I like walking in that direction, but I've never wanted to really walk that direction. Like, I don't go in and take it in and whatnot and do the back, like, through the waterfall and underneath the ramp where the rafts are going up and then into the smoking area. But when I go with 13, if we have to go over there, it's nice to actually, it's peaceful and it's nice and cool. And we've never sat and watched people go through or go through and get hit with that geyser. Until this last time. Mm-hmm. One of the best times I've had. Her and I had so much fun just sitting there watching people get pelted.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. And and then we sat there long enough and she decided she was going to ride.
Yep.
So I was like, all right, but it's incredible just to walk through, not ride. I do not ride.
There you go. What would it take for you to get on that ride?
A lot of money.
Would you do that ride or Mickey's Fun Wheel?
Neither.
You had to pick one.
And you know what? She does not bet, and it drives me crazy.
But I don't bet, and the problem with
you should. No,
why?
you're a gambler.
No.
You go gamble. Yeah,
Just play
the same thing.
Just play along with my silly game. You have to do one.
The Ferris wheel.
In a moving car?
No. See.
Hell no.
Okay.
No way.
So the bet you have lost. Never mind.
Because I won't do it.
It is pointless to argue with you over this.
It is, and that's my point.
Okay.
Well, I don't like to get wet. It's extremely uncomfortable, especially walking around.
Okay,
I'm more talking about the Ferris wheel.
You typically wear flip-flops and a tank top.
I know.
You're pretty much good to go.
It's the shorts.
No, I know.
When jean shorts get wet.
Okay, do you need to wear jean shorts?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
You do?
That's all I wear.
Okay. So, no. Next time, you're taking an extra pair. It's going to happen.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a pair of wet shorts.
I will put in my pack and I will throw you over my shoulder and take you in.
Are you going to change me?
No.
Hey,
well, then that's not going to happen.
What are you, a baby that need to go change you?
Well, yeah, because I'm not putting on the pair of shorts.
Out of spite.
No,
all done out of spite, this woman.
Wait a minute. Doesn't 13 wear jeans pretty much?
Yep.
And she doesn't care?
Nope.
Because she's hardcore.
I see. I would not wear.
Wears
oh no, I wouldn't either.
I would
not wear jeans, and if I got soaking wet jeans, I wouldn't like it either.
I'd be pissed.
I'd be upset.
But can't you just throw on a pair of non-jean shorts for like 20 minutes and then change them?
No, I don't own a pair of non-jean shorts. I don't believe in going out in public not in jeans or jean shorts. I won't wear like soft, like Sophie shorts. I'll wear like my yoga pants if I'm going to work out.
Or yoga.
Or the yoga, but that's it, because those are my jammy clothes and they don't need to go outside and get dirty.
Good.
I'm weird. It's just
no. Good. Don't go out in your jammies, please. Don't.
So
ever.
I just don't.
Unless you're going to Walmart.
No, I bet you.
That's true.
Okay.
Then I'm down.
Oh God, no.
This is funny.
So I bet you if we go to your dress, it's going to be like one drawer, like jean short, next drawer, jean short.
Pretty much.
Then you're going to look over in their closet. You can have tank tops hung up on ring.
Okay. I mean, that's all it is. Welcome to my life.
Okay.
Oh, good Lord, no.
All right, that's funny. So you really don't like Grizzly River Run.
No.
If you're going to choose Mickey's Fun Pixar's Pal Around over that now.
Yeah.
It's all about her.
Okay.
Always.
Yeah. Okay, so number 4 for me is this is essential attraction for me is Soarin', just like Udi said. I think that's worth the price of admission to that park
alone.
Yeah, and just when we're soaring over California, I remember it absolutely blew me away. And I'll echo everything Udi says. It really gets you into the feeling when you're walking through the hangar, seeing all these pictures of stuff, and like the music is iconic to me. Mm-hmm. But the one gripe you should do this every time you go. But the one gripe I have is that some of the seats aren't as good as others. I've come to find out.
Always ask for the middle row.
The middle
I'm
row.
sorry. Always ask for the middle area. You know how there's 3
and then
hangers of 3 lines.
Yeah.
Ask for the middle and the front row.
Yep.
Okay, because I think I've been on it once or twice where it's on the end and it's all like distorted. I go, this.
It is, yeah. And then if you're on the very last row, you see like all the feet dangling above you. It just kills.
Yes.
It kills the mental,
Yeah.
like aspect that you're trying to get into.
It just takes me out of the magic.
That's what it does. It kills the magic. Feet kill the magic.
Feet kill. There's a T-shirt.
There's a T-shirt. Feet kill the magic.
Feet kill the magic. Yes.
Done.
All right.
Good God, that's not awkward. Anyway.
Not yet.
It's going to be.
It's coming.
By the way, if anybody out there has bought the 101 with Jes shirt other than Patrick, please tell us. We're trying to figure out who else has purchased
Right.
that 101 with Jess shirt. I just want to know who else has a shirt with my face on it. That's all. That's all. So send me an email.
Pay me enough to wear that shirt.
I love it. I would wear it if it wasn't my face. Like if I didn't have this face here, I'd wear this one. I'd wear it. Oh yeah, I love it.
So Christmas, you're getting a tank top with it on there.
So what other 101 shirt design would it be if it didn't have your face on it?
Something I do with Fantasyland.
No.
And it said like 101 with Jess?
If it was like a book boat, yeah, we could figure it out.
Okay.
No. That is the best 101 shirt ever. Because I took the picture, but that's fine.
You did take the picture.
I did.
Ridiculous.
Okay. So, my turn? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 4.
So this may sound odd, and you'll see why.
Matterhorn?
Oh, yeah.
Mission Breakout.
Oh, no, that
doesn't seem
Well,
odd.
no, because of my prior conversation, we were talking about James Gunn. So
Okay. Oh.
it may seem a little bit odd. Like, how can you call that one of your favorites? But, dude, it is better than...
It's a great ride.
It hurts to say, but it is better than
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror. It really... The ride itself.
The concept. I
Yeah.
get it.
Well, no, the actual, like, the movement of it is better. I mean, when you go weightless 3 or 4 times, what else do I have to say?
Nothing.
When you're screaming like a little kid because you're floating in the air, and the only reason why is because you're being held. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So, yeah. So, I mean, no. All right. 4? I'm on 4?
Yes.
We're on 4. Okay. It's a new one. You got to go get a Yum Yum cookie.
A Num Num.
I'm sorry,
Num Num.
a
Cookie
Num
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 Num.
cookie. Because they are so freaking good.
How's
Are
that?
they?
Oh
How's that
my
tank top?
gosh. That's
Okay.
great. You have to go get it. And they're big enough to share. So don't worry about getting, you don't have to get 2, but I mean, we got 1 each. But, and then you get a milk and you go sit and wait for the Paint the Night Parade. It's the perfect way to end a night. And they have different kinds of cookies.
If you're there at night.
Get there at night.
Nah, what if you don't want to be there at night?
Well, that's not my problem.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's better at night. That one's better at night, Mark.
The Num Nums are better
The
at
Num
night?
Nums
Yeah,
are
the
better
cookie
at night.
tastes better that night, too.
Yeah, cookie tastes better at night.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. I wanted to get one, but I had to choose my desserts carefully, and I chose... Oh, that night I actually chose ice cream.
The winner was
Oh.
the ice cream both nights.
Yeah, but I couldn't get 3 things. I had to get one. I had to choose them.
No, I know.
Okay.
I would have, but oh well.
Well, I didn't stop you.
I know, but I would have. Well, like here, I'm shoving my face full of ice cream.
Yeah.
While Mark is like,
Yeah, you could have. That's right there.
What's
I
the
would've been a
flavor they
jerk.
have?
I think it's like a sugar cookie. I think.
Oh, yeah, no.
I think because not everybody can have chocolate, so I think I can't remember,
Gosh,
but it
if-
has to be something that's not chocolate.
If it
I
was a
remember
peanut
correctly.
butter one, I would have been all over that.
I would have been sold on that too. But maybe
That's my favorite.
they'll do seasonal, like they'll do like a pumpkin shortbread, like
That would be
kind of
good.
cookie. Like they'll probably do different types because it's picked up, and I think that it's going to stick around for a while.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I agree with that.
So
Okay. Excellent. Number 5 thing that I always check out when I'm at DCA is actually on Buena Vista Street. It's off the pages, that store. You go in there, they've got some really, really cool books, some really cool art. In fact, that's where we got your thing.
Yep.
Did you give it to her yet? and everything?
Yeah.
Okay,
She loved
it
it,
was
yeah.
a surprise. Yeah, we got her a print. Was it Beauty and the Beast? Okay. That's right. I had to carry that thing 20 minutes back to their hotel. But it's okay.
You offered.
I did offer. I did offer. And that's fine. But that little store has
It is amazing.
yeah,
I
some
love it.
really cool art, really cool books, really cool little things you just don't see anywhere else. Not a lot of, if any clothing. It's mostly hard goods. But I just
Christmas
recommend
ornaments, things like that.
yeah, just go in there and check it out. And yeah, this is really good stuff. If you like art, go there.
Yeah, and you can actually request an original drawing.
The sketches, yeah.
Yeah.
They have the
Oh yeah,
artists.
there's someone there usually doing stuff. Okay.
Okay, so my number 1 is going to be Radiator Springs Racers.
Number 1.
Number 1. Huh?
So again, we talked about how Cars Land thematically is amazing, but then you walk in there and you finish off with that ride. Holy crap! Like Mark was with me my first ride ever on that. And
Yes.
I was so bummed that I wasn't. We had to drive home, right? That was on the way home.
That was that night. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were on our way
Una
home.
and I
Yeah.
waited 2 hours.
Yep, we waited 2 hours in line and we survived. But
Deep conversations.
Yeah, we did. And then, but what it made it happen is that we rode it at night.
Yeah, it's completely different at night.
At night
Is
with
it better
the
at night?
moon.
It's better at night.
Oh, it's better at night. So with the moon coming up, I've described it before. It's just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything
it's
about
awesome.
that attraction is like A1 from beginning to end. There's no letdown. There's no negativity. There's nothing bad. When you hit that corner and you go banking and you're just screaming your head off because you're having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely perfect. Revitalizing. That's going to be the anchor now. It's going to push everything out, I think. They're trying to do it with Pixar Pier, but that's going to fail. I'm not a big fan of what's going on over there too much, but that is the bar now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So as whatever Avengers Land or whatever they're going to do now, as it starts pushing out,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to have to be it. Everything across the way, thematically from Cars Line into the attraction of Radiator Springs, everything, even Tomatoes, whatever that.
Junkyard
Yeah,
Jamboree.
Junkyard Jamboree. You think about everything. So it's just great. Go ride it. Go wait in line 2 hours if you have to. If you have to, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Go single rider.
Go single rider.
Fast pass if you can. But yeah.
13 and I single ride every time.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yep.
we all single rider,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Didn't I
we all
ride
did.
with you?
You rode with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark and I ended up at the same car.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yep.
Okay, my last one, and it's very specific, is Guardians.
Okay, but I hear a but coming on.
Halloween time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down. I mean, it's so much more fun. Like
Monsters After Dark, right?
Monsters After Dark.
Yes.
So much more fun, and I'm hoping they do it again this year
What?
because it
Remind
was
me
great.
what the difference is between.
I honestly, we only did it once, and I want to say it was much darker. It reminded me more of the last checkout, final checkout.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
With
A lot more dark.
Yeah,
It's dark.
Yeah, totally dark. And when I did it last Halloween too, it was like exactly. We got 2 outdoor views, so it went up twice
Yeah.
and opened. The rest of it was like pitch dark.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was very akin to the other one that we went on, the late checkout.
Yeah, you remember
Oh,
Tower
I-
like that. So it was very much like that 13, and I wrote it. We were like, this is how it should be every single time.
I remember you
Hands
saying
down,
that.
This is it.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
That would be mine. Halloween time, which is coming up soon.
Yes.
I hear commercials on the radio.
But you're not going to Halloween party at all.
No, we're not going to do it again this year.
Okay.
It's just it's getting too expensive. It's getting too much. Her and I had a blast, and we always do, and we get so much candy. Mm-hmm. But it's just and freeze dried apples because I love my freeze dried apples.
Oh yeah.
But no, it's not worth it anymore.
Okay.
The prices are just going up, and there's too many children, which I know that sounds weird. At a Halloween party for
You
children
know
at
where
Disneyland.
you are, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my park.
Sister Park. Okay. So now for our 12 down. Oh, three down.
12 down. That's
Yeah.
easy.
Okay. The first thing that I'm going to just delve into this right now.
Yep.
Is Pixar Pier. It's a bit underwhelming for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as advertised as what they're making it sound like. I mean, like I said, we were there for the first day. Udi and I didn't even go look at it. I wasn't drawn there. And then when Udi and I lapped it, we're like, this is it? Yeah. This is what we have going on? Mm-hmm. I was like, thank God I didn't spend $300 on this preview party.
Righteous anger.
Right.
I think potentially it's going to be good.
In 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, but right now, if you're going, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go there and get blown away by Pixar Pier, you're not going to get blown away anywhere.
Nope.
Don't even bother.
Just get the Num Nums, get the lemon, and walk around. And
Riding credit coaster at night.
yes.
it's better at night.
better at night.
Don't do it during the day.
So right now, that's like one of my major gripes about DCA. Okay. Is like it's not there yet.
Okay, well, I'll go to my major one, which has been, but now it's going away bye-bye, so it doesn't matter, but I'll bring it up anyway. Bugs Land. Mm-hmm. That whole acreage of land has been useless forever. Mm-hmm. Ever. I'm glad it's going. No, not a single tear has been shed. Mm-hmm. So that is when I think just nothing fun. Don't even care. All gone bye-bye.
So that's what
Good riddance.
So you always avoid Bugs Land.
Only to walk through.
Yeah.
That's it.
You use the bathroom?
That hidden little bathroom.
I love their bathroom.
Yeah, that's a good little one. But other than that, nothing.
You don't play in the water fountain?
No, you
You
should.
don't do that?
You
Nope.
should.
Okay.
Because the only, I mean, you said in that one, what was the show with the movie screen?
A World of Color?
No, the Bugs Land Theater.
Yeah.
Oh,
That always
tough
bugged
to be a bug.
Yeah, it always bugged me. I hated it.
I loved it.
Well, no, okay, and I'll tell you why, because it always gives me the heebie-jeebies. Because, all the little... all the little things start poking at you and blowing in your feet. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't know what's coming. It's bugging me.
It was scary for children.
Yeah.
Udi also will go on Heimlich's Choo Choo. Don't let him lie to you about it.
Heimlich's
He won't even get off
Choo
that
Choo.
thing.
Oh, I love
Dude, Mark. Secrets, buddy.
See, okay, I'm sorry, dude. It's like I could.
I love Heimlich's.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Goofy's Flight School.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Waste of time. Pointless. Makes me sick.
There it is.
It's awful.
Okay.
There's absolutely no reason. It used to be, what was it called? Mulholland Madness, right?
Yeah.
That's
Mulholland
correct.
Madness?
Yes.
So, and I would ride it then. Because my cousin wanted to and she was younger. Not anymore. Like, I won't ride that ride. No. They got my mom on it this last trip.
Oh.
My mom rode it.
How'd she do?
She didn't like it. No, she's like, I feel like they're gonna fall off the track. And I was like, well, that's the point.
Yeah.
But I don't like that ride. I don't see a point in it. So it's too carnival-y themed for me.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I feel like I'm at the state fair.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
well,
feel you.
that type of ride is like a staple. That Mad Mouse or Wild Mouse ride was what that thing is. Yeah.
At a state fair. That's where it belongs.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. I can understand that. Next thing I just don't like at all is the Paradise Garden Park over there. When you walk, like where like Corn Dog Castle is, and there's that section over there.
Yeah.
To me, I have zero interest in that part of the park. I don't even like going through there. Just because there's nothing for me there. So I never head over there. What do you enjoy over there?
The food.
The food. Okay, the food's fine. I suppose
It's a knockoff of Pizza Port, I'm sorry, Pizza Planet.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Okay.
And there's a beer garden over there.
There is a beer garden. Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with a beer garden.
That's all I have.
Okay.
That's my only argument.
Okay, Woody.
Well, I'm going to go with the pier now. And both iterations. Not that they were horrible, not that Paradise Pier was horrible before, but it wasn't anything. I remember walking in there going, it's okay, but it didn't draw me in. Hoping Pixar would somehow thematically draw me in. Didn't do it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with the pier. Nothing ever really got me to want to go there. Incredicoaster, and when it was streaming, that was it. You beelined it in, got in there, wrote it, and beelining out.
Well, see, people will say, "Oh, what about Toy Story Mania?" But I've never even been on that.
Really, I like Toy Story Mania. I think it's a lot of fun.
But,
okay.
Well, I haven't been on it either, so I can't speak to that. I can only speak to the pier area. So
whenever
that's what I'm talking about.
whenever I walk by that, I go, I guess I'll go on it. But like the line is like extended long. I go, I'm not waiting in line for that.
Weren't we gonna try to do that before when we were there, and it was like an hour and a half wait or something?
Wait.
Yeah, and we're like, yeah.
Okay.
So that's gonna be my negative. The pier area and what they're doing now is just meh.
Okay.
My turn.
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
The one now. Why?
Because it's nice, it's fun, but the wait is ridiculous.
Oh, I agree.
And it is getting to the point where it's unbearable. When we were there and it was a 3-hour wait, I'm sorry. Why? Like, it's not that great. It's really not. Yeah, and I can miss it. And we did. I think the past 2 times, Shannon and I have not ridden it. I'm not waiting in line.
No, that's fair. I can't argue that. Yeah.
Because right now, I feel like there's not enough in DCA, but all these people are still going to DCA, so all these people have to go get in this line, and all these lines are now being created, and they're extremely long when they shouldn't be.
Agreed.
It will change. It'll probably be a 35-minute wait when we get the rest of the Marvel stuff. But for now, it's something that I don't even want to deal with.
Yeah, no. And
So
I can't argue with that.
No.
I cannot argue because even with us wanting to go, we're like, really? If we wouldn't have gone a fast pass, we would have gone.
3 hours?
Yeah.
The fast pass line was how long for you guys?
20? No, 10. No. Okay, so when the first time?
Yes.
We didn't even get into it. It was out the entrance down into Bugs Land.
So what?
That would
45 minutes?
probably.
An hour? No, that's
On
not
Fast
why
Pass.
I'm paying $10.
Exactly. That's why Mark and I were like, never mind.
No.
And we turned around. We're like, we're out.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to do that.
So yeah, that's my gripe.
I
with
got
that
you.
one.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Number 3. The one. Again, here's a problem that I have. And it's probably just me. Is I just wrote this down. I just wrote the one thing I don't like about this park are the evenings. I would rather be at Disneyland so much in the evening when the sun goes down that I just get so frustrated being there. Like I just want to go. Oh yeah. Not that I'm gonna throw a fit or anything, but I was like, oh man.
Oh, see, I love.
We could be on Main Street right now checking things out.
It's not. It's
or in
not,
Adventureland looking at torches.
It's beautiful there at night.
I know.
And I like the shows. So there's shows, there's parades. There's so much, it's just the ambiance is so much better at night. There's no magic. Like, you don't get that magic feeling from Disneyland
I
at night
don't.
with the lights. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But it's still an incredible...
Well, I mean...
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to,
No, but see, my argument is going to be, like, and I can see where Mark's coming from, it's right there. Like, why am I going to be here when I know the magic is right over there?
Because World of Color starts at 9 o'clock, and it's over here.
Do you care?
No.
I don't
You
care.
guys are ridiculous.
But, I mean, Raider Springs at night is great.
Mm-hmm.
Raider Springs?
At night is great.
It's incredible.
Pixar Pier at night is really well. The whole pier thing I think is beautiful with the water and everything. Grizzly Peak is nice at night.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not Disneyland, and that's the problem. If that park were 20 miles away or whatever, I'd have no problem hanging out there at night.
Okay.
But the thing is, I like Disneyland so much at night that I'd rather just be there, and I don't care.
A 2-minute walk.
13 and I like to close that park down at least once when we're there. We stay until closing.
Yeah,
we did.
Well, yeah,
We did.
but they close at 10, and then you just go to Disneyland for another
Exactly.
couple hours. Okay, all right, okay.
Because World of Color's over.
But wait a minute. The one advantage, though, you do miss Fantasmic. So that actually is a plus for
You
me.
guys are disgusting human beings.
Okay.
Is that Phantasmic with 2?
Is it 2 exclamation points
It's
or 1?
Fantasmical.
Yeah, that's it. Well, Udi, you weren't going to do it.
I know.
No, because it's not correct, but that's fine.
Fantasmic.
Thank you. That's actually better.
Fantasmic. Okay.
Okay, so mine is going to be, it's a bit vague, but you'll understand because I think you'll agree. Until now, the lack of overall direction in the park as a whole.
Okay.
So now they're trying to correct. So
The direction is like, where am I? I don't know where I'm going.
Exactly. Well, what am I doing here? What am I supposed to feel here?
Yes, what are you doing
What are
here?
we trying to get at? What are we trying to accomplish? How are you going to entertain us? What is the main drive of that park? I don't know.
What do I know now?
I've said
I
I've
know.
said it before. What? Okay, go ahead.
Money.
Okay, fair. But what I'm saying,
I know what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying. That's what I said. You would understand what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're actually going to start modeling, go figure, off of the successful park right across Esplanade Land.
Well, that's what they should have done in the first place.
Thank you. That is my point. So they didn't do that. You didn't have any direction. It was, and we've talked about it before. Who's it that brought up that it was made by a different company? Mm-hmm. And so there, you totally.
They were trying to give it a California vibe, like.
But
that.
you can.
I know.
You know that.
I know.
So they could have done it. They could have done it, and they could have done it better. And they didn't. They went on the cheap. They didn't do everything. And they didn't do it the way they
They were
should have.
saving money.
Exactly.
They were on the verge of bankruptcy.
Right. They were like, "Oh my God, if we don't get this, we're going to go under."
Yeah.
Right.
And
anyway,
then they're done.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
much. I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah. So now, with Avengers Land or Marvel Land coming, whatever they're going to call it, they're going to start, and then they have Cars Land. So it's Cars Land now. We're going to the same
Which is how it should be.
mirror of what we have in Disneyland. Mm-hmm. So once they mirror that, maybe in 15 years, okay, there we go. Then maybe that magic will start coming in. Maybe you'll start feeling that, even though it's going to be different IPs and different IPs outside of the classic Disney realm, still though, hopefully they're starting to move in that direction. Honestly, Guardians is a good step in that direction.
I agree.
That's the only good step in the direction right now because Pixar Pier is
It's half-baked.
it's half-baked, like you
Okay.
said.
Not fresh baked.
No.
So if they continue to develop Pixar Pier and then get that going, then okay, we're there. Then you'll have your Pixar theming. Then they'll do the Avenger or Marvel Land, and then you can start getting a theme of like, okay, this is going to be the park that's going to deal with all our IPs that aren't true Disney classic IPs. So there we go. So maybe 15 years will be at a spot where we can say, okay, that is no longer an issue, but right now that is one of the biggest issues. No real clear direction in anything.
Yeah, and that's the point.
Okay. So number 3 for you, Jeff.
I know this sounds really silly.
Oh, from you, never.
It can't be Guardians again.
It's Guardians again. 2 exclamation points. No, the Golden Zephyr.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm with you on it. I'm not arguing.
I can't.
I know. I'm with
you.
Mm-hmm.
It's pointless. It seems hot, like those seats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not gold, which irritates me to all being. They're silver. Okay, and the thing in the middle is red. So where do you get Golden Zephyr from?
Right.
Okay, my point.
Would you feel better if it was
They don't go
Zephyr?
fast. They don't go high.
No.
They're stupid.
And
agree.
if there is a slight breeze, however slight, they like shut that thing down.
They do.
I know.
It's ridiculous. So that would be mine.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
Golden Zephyr.
That thing's a joke.
It is a joke.
And I'm not laughing.
They did not get rid of it with Pixar Pier.
They should have.
They should have.
Oh,
Yeah.
They should have. Oh,
They
I agree.
should.
Well, they're not done
you know
yet.
what they should have was put Maliboomer back
There you go.
and called it something else.
Yep.
Call it something else. Make it something to do with Wall-E because they're shooting you up into the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just Disney hire me. It's fine. I've got it. I got you. That's a great idea. I should really. That's
Cool.
a Wall-E themed Maliboomer.
There you
That's
go.
so good. But anyways, I'm done.
Well, that was a good answer. All right, so
Surprised
I've got
myself with that
you were the Instagram ones, and Annika.
You have the Instagram ones?
Well, I was going to read Annika and Ariel stuff.
Okay.
They threw some things in
Oh,
here.
did they? And then I'll
did.
pull up Facebook.
Okay, and I've not read these yet. So let's see. Annika, 5 up, she wrote, "Soaring for Sure." Okay.
Okay.
Mickey Bread when you first walk in.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go. Like father, like daughter.
Grizzly River Run Fast Pass.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. She does like that thing. You and I have argued many times over that. Radiator Springs Single Rider
Yep.
and Corn Dog Castle. And I don't know why she says that because the Red Wagon is much better.
So much better.
And she knows that.
Those corn dogs
well,
at
okay,
Disneyland
but-
are so much better.
No,
than
but she's talking
Corn
about
Dog
DCA,
Castle.
okay?
But they're
Okay. 3 down for her. Jumping Jellyfish. The stupid trolley musical thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a thing on Buena Vista.
What? Her and I are gonna have a talk.
Do you like
I
that?
love that.
Okay.
Shannon and I love that.
Okay. I just try to avoid getting hit and then trying to go to my next.
She's talking about when the Newsies sing, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna talk.
Okay. And then she does not like Ariel's Grotto, the new restaurant that's there.
That would be Lamplight Lounge.
Yeah. Well, I think she doesn't like the fact that Ariel's Grotto's gone. Because I know she hasn't been there yet. Okay. Ariel's top 5. Well, number 1, Ariel's Undersea Adventure. And yeah, she likes that. Number
I
2,
wonder why.
Number 2, the Schmoozies. She likes going there. You know where those blended drinks are on Buena Vista?
Yes.
Schmoozies. Yeah.
Yes, never had them. Almost put that as one of the food that you had to guess, but I was like, Mark will know that. Can't do it.
Incredicoaster. She means California Screaming.
Mm-hmm.
She loves that thing. She likes World of Color.
The girl.
Yeah, and she likes the Grizzly River Run. Okay. The thing. Oh, here's the thing she hates the most. Number 1, Zephyr. The Silly Symphony Swings
Yeah, that works too.
and Jumping Jellyfish.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Are those all on Instagram?
No, they texted me. Okay, so do Instagram now.
You pull Insta, I'll do Facebook.
Oh, we have
I have Facebook. Oh yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we do because
Oh, I didn't post it on there, but
I didn't either. But it pops up when you post on Instagram because we're fancy like that. See, we have people.
we're high tech. We've got people.
We have marketing people.
We do, yeah, we do have marketing people.
And let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
They get okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. So the first one.
Oh, what are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want? Okay. There's only a few.
Okay.
And we haven't heard from her in a long time. Baby got Beck.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
We haven't heard from her in a while. 5 up is Ariel's Undersea Adventure. It's nice and cool. I love the music, and it just takes me back to being a kid. Number 2 is The Newsboys. To me, it just adds some life and magic to the park. Cars Land. I love the theming of the entire land and what it brings to the park. 4, World of Color. It just gives me all the feels. I love it.
Oh, that's a good answer, yeah.
And 5, Lobster Nachos. I have not been to the park since the launch of Pixar Pier and the Lamplight Lounge, but I'm assuming the nachos are the same. As they were before. Seriously, they are so tasty. The atmosphere outside on the patio there is also great. You have a nice view of the water, the Incredicoaster, Fun Wheel, and Pier.
Good answers.
And then 3 down. Taking away the Aladdin show. I seriously went there every single time I visited the park since the show opened, even if I went 4 times in 1 year. It was an absolute must for me, and I agree with that.
Never saw that.
Phenomenal show.
Yeah, I never saw it either.
Absolutely incredible. 2, The Muppet Show. LOL. I don't know why, but ever since I was a little kid, I just cannot stand the Muppets. I loved the Muppet Show.
It was kind of fun.
And 3, basically every afternoon parade they have ever had. I feel like their afternoon paraders are always geared towards the little kids. I'm sorry, parades are always geared towards little kids. In my opinion, the parades at Disneyland are an experience the whole family can enjoy, and I've never felt that in DCA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solid answers.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. And then it's supposed to be barbaric. Barbaric?
What'd you call me?
Barbaric.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm so sorry. Number 1, and these are the ups. Cars Land, arguably the most immersive land at the resort.
No argument.
I feel immersed when I'm there.
I know I have a 3-year-old boy, so I now have a 3-year-old boy. So even live it more. Oh, love it more. It's supposed to be. 2, food options. The food is better and more diverse in DCA.
Well, I agree with that. I think it's more diverse. Is it
really
better?
is.
Is it better though?
I think so.
Overall, is it better?
I mean, there's certain things. It's a toss up.
Because I think the food at Disneyland is more classic stuff, like you know what to expect. But I mean, it definitely is more diverse, and you have more. They take more risks over there.
They do. 3.
And I like it.
Burns Vista Citizens?
Buena Vista. Did you say Buena Vista Citizens?
Probably.
Buena Vista Citizens?
It says Burns Vista Citizens.
Let's assume that's Buena Vista
Citizens?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, it's an auto. Okay. But I didn't understand the citizen things, but as I'm reading this in my head,
they have
I get it.
like the police officer walks around and the news person. Yeah.
It says, love this. What a great idea. Love when they're all out and staying in character. That's what it is.
I agree with that.
I'm so sorry. I should have read that before. 4, Grizzly River Run. I will single rider this thing over and over in the rain if needed.
Oh, jeez.
Love riding this
one.
Awesome. 5, Disney Animation Academy.
Oh, yeah.
/ Turtle Talk / Sorcerer's Workshop / Animation Academy. Gigantic screens with animated movie scenes and music. AC.
And AC, yeah.
All right, and the downs. No shade and concrete. Almost everywhere.
Except for Grizzly Peak.
2, Paradise Gardens.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing here.
Right?
Nothing here I would want to ride. Still feels like they got everything from a make your own carnival Acme box, pretty much.
Yep.
3,
Agreed.
Hollywoodland. It is like the land Disney forgot. It just makes me sad. So much real estate is just sitting there unused. But not for long.
We're getting Marvel.
Do you want to read the last 2, Mark?
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
It's okay. It's Aaron and then Fernando.
Okay. Let's do it. Wait a minute. Okay, where are we at? Aaron, okay. Even though DCA is unpopular and loved, and unloved, I really do love DCA, so it's hard to pick just 5 ups, but I'll try. Number 1, Cars Land. This land is one of the most immersive lands at both parks, and Cars 1 and Cars 3 are my second and third favorite Pixar movies. It's awesome at night, too. It's better at night. Number 2, Pixar Pier, even though it's not quite finished. Yeah, I love the atmosphere of the area, and I really love the Pixar music playing. Okay, I like that second part. I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Number 3, Guardians Ride. I wish it was still a Tower of Terror, but they did great on Guardians. 4, the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. Oh, good answer there.
Yeah.
Fun place to take kids and adults that are still kids. So we'd fit in. Mm-hmm. Number 5, the food. There is a ton of good food in the park, from Smoke Jumper's Grill to Ghirardelli to award winners. It's all good food. He's on point with that.
Yeah.
Downs, number 1, more attractions would be nice to spread the crowd out and cut some wait times. Yes. Number 2, I wish the park was open later into the night. The park is awesome at night, but since they close earlier, you can't enjoy it as much. If DCA closed at 5, I'd be stoked. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't. Okay. Number 3, they need to hurry up and announce what's going to happen with Marvel Land so we know whether it's going to be good or bad. I wish I could be there for this episode because I know the LTP crew doesn't have a lot of love for DCA, and I'd love to defend it. Well, defend away, Aaron. Oh, I know we all love Disney, though, and that's what matters. LTP for life. He's right.
Yeah, he's right.
He's right on that. Okay, so Fernando's got a wacky set of things.
He has 3 posts, but it's a little different.
What do I read first? Oh, Downs first.
I think he does the Downs first.
Okay. Down first. Bugs Land. I know it's almost time to call in the exterminator. But until that happens, you don't really need to go there unless you have very small kids and you're trying to kill time. It's a little bittersweet for me because my kids do like it, and in the future it will be one of those things I try to remind them that they used to like when they were little and cute. But they're not heartbroken when we skip it. Number 2, he does not like Carthay Circle.
Oh, what?
Caveat, the kids I mentioned in my first down are the reason the circle made it on the list. If you don't have kids or have a sitter, then by all means try it out. But if you're there with family, there are cheaper options they'll probably enjoy more.
Fair enough.
I agree. I've never been there. Mm-hmm. Third, World of Color. If you haven't watched it yet, go ahead. If you have, it isn't much of a watch at all. It is not a must watch at all. Go get on some rides.
Really? Fernando? Really?
Yeah.
God, I wish I would have taken a picture of that face.
Wow.
World of Color. Do you need to see World of Color more than once?
No.
I'm so offended right now.
Be offended.
I'm literally offended.
Thank you.
Wow, Fernando. We were homies until like 30 seconds ago.
Wow.
But wait a minute. Let's see if he redeems himself.
Fernando, but you're in good company with me, so we're fine, buddy.
And me.
Yeah.
There's no redemption.
Okay. He now he does his top 5.
Okay.
Sorry for breaking up my post. Okay, apology accepted, Fernando.
Yes, thanks, Fernando. Apology not accepted.
But wait a minute.
No, too late. It's out there.
He said he didn't mean to. Okay, well, that makes it better if he didn't mean to do it.
That makes it better you didn't mean to.
So, no particular order, Guardians of the Galaxy. When the ride first changed, I was like, nah, Tower of Terror for life.
That's right.
I knew I wasn't going to like it, but like Brennan and Dale and Step Brothers, I grew to love my former enemy. Number 2, Incredicoaster. It's like a regular coaster, but with 50% more Increda. I rode it for the first time this week, and it was a fun and a new way to experience an old favorite.
Did you ride it at night, though, Fernando?
Yeah, that's what I need to
I don't know. We got to ask it. We must clarify that.
Yeah.
It was better than expected, to be honest.
Okay.
Number 3, I know everyone is going to say Cars Land, and rightfully so, but if you ever find yourself cruising the streets of Radiator Springs once the sun has set and Shaboom comes on over the speakers, slow down and enjoy the moment. It's like being in the first Cars movie and one of my favorite random things in either park. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Number 4, Drink Cart by Monsters, Inc. I don't drink micheladas. Is that term? Okay.
I did.
But everyone I go with does, and they give it 2 cervezas up. They're mixed drinks and pretty good, and they have a small but decent beer selection. It's usually the go for me before and after riding Monsters, Inc. with the kids. LTP would like to remind you to please drink responsibly.
Thank you.
Number 3, the AC vents in the Toy Story queue on a hot day. Heaven on earth when outside is hot as hell. That's all I got. Have a good weekend, LTP crew.
Nice.
Very good answer.
Thank
very
you,
thoughtful answer, Fernando.
Except I'm still mad at you. I'm so mad.
You are.
I just freaking don't understand. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. I'm so mad.
So lying. You're a liar.
So mad.
I know.
It's World of Color. What are you doing? Like,
you know, and she's outraged when she sits at a table with two people who don't care about World of Color.
That's the problem. Is when no, it's cool. Whatever.
It's cool.
Liar.
I hate you all.
Hate you all. I hate you all.
I know, right?
That should be our next shirt.
Oh my God.
I hate you all.
What?
Can
You don't
we
like
put-
World of Color? I hate you all.
With a
We
picture
put
of Jess.
Disneyland 1%ers on the back.
Ooh.
That's going to be our gang.
I know.
Our street gang.
So we're going to be labeled, and then we hate you all, like everybody else.
Would you wear that sleeve?
Definitely not.
You wouldn't wear the Disney 1%ers?
Oh, that I would. Not
Oh,
that
we've
I
got to
hate
do
you all.
that. Our own gang.
Did we even talk about that?
We tried to, but it kind of
It's
fell like
silly.
the Zephyr.
No, because when we were there and we were looking at them when our trip, and I'm like, what are you guys doing?
I know, the Disney 1%ers.
I would just like to point out that I wore a DCA Radiator Springs Cars Land shirt today.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
It's their fire department.
And it's not a tank top, so it threw me off.
Well, this is Brad's.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it is not a tank top. In fact, I didn't recognize you.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I don't.
It's only now that I realize you're not wearing tank tops.
Just realized that it's me sitting
Yeah.
here. I thought it was a guest star. But yeah, it's their Radiator Springs Fire Department, and I thought it was a cute shirt, so I bought it for him. But I wanted to wear it.
There you
So
go.
I'm wearing it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anywho.
Well, that was a very good episode. Yeah. Okay. So coming up next is going to be a mystery show.
It's a secret show.
The secret show. It's for secret topics.
Secrets don't make friends, but in this,
you need to know
yes, they
the
do.
secret handshake.
Yeah. It'll be something that you guys will probably enjoy. We're also going to try to get some interviews lined up. Oh, and
Yes.
let's talk about
Yes.
pizza?
No.
Oh, you were saying yes, yes.
No, I think I know where you're going.
I know.
So I want to make sure.
The Disney Family Museum.
Yes.
There you
We at the LTP want to get together with some of you listeners to go down there on a Sunday, I'm thinking, and check things out and meet up and just tour the museum. And hopefully we can get Michael Bowling to come down and sort of talk about things. He's a friend of the show. He also does the Diz Unplugged stuff, connecting with Walt. Very, very good series.
We need to get Jay down there.
And Jay, yeah, well, that's going to be a trick. But we'll try to get him up there too. But yeah, anyone that's in the area that wants to go down and check it out, we should do that. And we will do it.
Yeah, we'll be posting. We'll kind of narrow down the dates. We'll post. I don't know. We'll just pick a month, and then we'll try to get you guys to kind of not sign up per se, but let us know if you're going to go.
Yeah.
And how many people could make it, and then we'll try to work around, because I know that we have I know at least 4 listeners that want to go with us.
We've got a
down to
legion
the
of
museum.
listeners that want to go.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, just start saying, "Hey, I want to go. Hey, I want to go," and then as
Yes,
we
please,
figure out,
speak up and let us know, so we can make this
and that way we can
work.
figure out and actually plan it, and if we can get a little mob of people, that would be kind of cool. I think.
I think it'd be awesome.
We're thinking this fall.
Yeah.
I think so.
In the next couple months, I think.
Yeah. It'll be fun, and we'll do it on a Sunday, and it'll be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
Yeah, good times.
We can bring a picnic and have it in the park.
Oh, how fun would that be? Everyone can just, yes. Udi's shaking his head.
No, I'm fine with it.
How fun would that be?
That would
We
be
can
fun.
all chat with our listeners, outside of the museum, because it's kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, in there you can't really have too much.
No, you cannot show any emotion.
No.
Huh.
Straight faced. Let's do it. I'm down.
Okay.
All right. Udi's picking the food.
Okay.
The food expert.
Yeah.
Will do it. Huh?
Uh-huh. Okay, so that's what's going on.
PB and J's at people.
This podcast is slowly come off the rails here.
You like to
Slowly.
derail sometimes.
Oh, often.
I don't derail.
Okay, so anyways, that is that one. This is going to wrap up episode number 68. So next one will be a mystery, but I think it'll be a guest or a pair of guests in here to talk about something. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Awesome.
Where can people find you, Jess?
Let's see. Instagram is Storybook Jess.
Well, when you're not writing Grizzly River Run or on Pictures Pal Around, where can people find you?
Well, I mean, it's hard because I'm always on one or the other.
You are.
So it's really hard to get a hold of me. But by chance,
Intermittently writing Golden Zephyr, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Instagram is Storybook Jess, and my Facebook is Jessica Farfan. If you add me, please let me know if you're a listener, because I will not add you I will not let you follow me if you are not.
You won't.
Like, no, if you don't tell me, because there's creepers out there and it gets kind of weird.
It does.
And there have been some weird things. So, and then our podcast is Leaving Today Space Podcast for our Facebook page. We're up to, on that one, only 99 followers, like people that have liked it. But there's a lot of people that follow us. But I'm looking for the 100th one. The 100th one, I will send you a bag of coffee from Expedition Roasters. I'm looking for the 100th like on that. So
if we get like 100,000 likes or whatever, or subscribers, we can get a plaque. Okay.
I want coffee, so that's what we're doing. Yes.
Like she got a notification. There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, right now. And yeah, and then Snapchat is Jes Farfan. That's 1S, JES. And yeah, you can follow me on that for all of my Disney adventures.
Yeah. Okay, Udi.
For the banter that's witty.
For the banter that's witty and the soapboxes that are high.
Ooh, I like it.
I didn't.
And to join the blue wave.
You almost did a soapbox.
I like to get Udi riled up with this stuff.
Good.
See the shirt I'm wearing, right?
It says firefighter.
No, but what color is it?
It's red.
Okay, there you go. For all those people who know, you know. Anyway.
I like to tease Udi.
I know you do.
Slightly.
Liberals are my friends. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so you can find me on my socials, which are Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, all HAXGOALIE, Hacks Goalie. You can also find me on my other show, which is Better Bad, which is betterbad.com. YouTube, Better Bad, all one word. Facebook is Better Bad. Then, yeah. And then on Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram, it is all Team Better Bad.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is all movies.
Whoa, coming in hot there.
Wow.
Movie reviews and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Leaving Today Podcast on Instagram is where you can find me. Info at leavingtodaypodcast.com is my email. You can get. No one ever writes me in that, but you can if you want. Say hey. Actually, Jose did once.
I love Jose.
I like Jose too. He's enjoyable.
He's a good man.
Jose, you can come to the museum with us.
Oh, how cool would that be? I wish I could
Yeah,
get
if you
him
could
out
fly
here.
up from Mexico or wherever you be, that'd be awesome.
I would love to get him out
Yeah.
here. I would love to meet him.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
Okay. Oh, I have my own little Instagram now, Edge of
Yes, you
Mark.
do.
I totally forgot about that since I don't do much with it, but it's Edge of Mark. Go ahead and follow me if you like. Even if you don't like, you can check it out. I don't know. You don't have to tell me you're from the show. I don't care.
Mine's wide open. Yeah, anybody can follow me.
Not a whole lot on there, but whatever. So yeah, that's where I am. Okay. Until next time, we will see you guys and girls in the park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Good night.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. I have no makeup on, so let's...
And neither do I. That's okay.
Oh, man, Mark, you're supposed to wear makeup.
I know.
All right. Punch it.
I like cake.
I like cake.
For everybody.
Okay.
For everybody.
Ooh, ice cream sounds good right now.
Ice cream cake.
Doesn't it? No.
No.
Really?
I like cake for the three of us.
I know. Jessica Aurora Farfan.
No.
What are you doing?
Definitely not.
I've got tacos waiting for me.
Oh, man. Where's my invite?
Too bad you guys aren't sticking around for tacos after this. I'm so freaking ready. Let's get going because I got tacos waiting for me.
Oh,
I'm going. Am I coming over or no?
No.
All right. Temptation is great, though. Temptation is great.
I'm still hungry. I have a full rack of ribs in the fridge. I'm ready. I got lasagna in the fridge.
In the fridge.
Yeah,
Yep.
I haven't made it yet.
Oh, you have to cook it?
I have to cook it.
That takes like 4 hours.
So I look at it, and it's a decent sized steak. 16 cents. Nope.
Let me see it.
Nope.
Let me see it.
You know, if I take it off, it locks and no one can touch it.
That's fine. I'm not gonna. You don't have to take it off.
Oh my God! But you make me hot.
And I don't know why. Why do you? Okay.
Because you are a sarcastic. God, it's too short. It's too short. It's too short.
Okay, we're back to the news.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. I gotta drink more.
Okay.
Drink your. What are you looking at? Don't you even. You keep your hands off my Reese's.
You know how much he likes me? Not very much. Anyway,
as much
okay.
as this wine.
Not very much?
I said not as much as this wine.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'll show you my monkeys.
Your what?
My monkeys. But then when you pet her, she bites you.
Oh, well, that I have no control over.
Why you gotta ruin everything? Wow, these are smaller than I thought.
That's what she said.
No bed sheets.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because I like yelling at you.
Get over it.
Oh, I was just asking. I can't ask questions now?
No.
Oh, well, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Bam! Oh, what?
My mouth hurts.
And every time I look at it, it makes me cry a little bit on the inside. It really does. No, I will give you one.
You have to give me two.
Nope.
One from the back.
Drink your alcohol that's way too strong.
Way too strong.
Kitty.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Boy, was my face